Oh, and this is how you change it on over here.
Yeah?
Here, I'll show you. You gotta go here.
Change it. What do you change it?
Go on. But then you have to hit this one. You have to go let it do it for you. And you have to do it every time.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I can't just save.
Okay.
But
how do I get this to work?
it'll refresh on its own eventually.
Alright, go do things.
Okay. Hey guys, we're gonna do some fencing today.
I'm here, but I'm not changed yet. I'm naked.
That's a lie.
Don't tell them that. They could maybe.
We also have a homie at Homie Fencing Friday. Everyone, this is Lauren.
Hi.
She's gonna come destroy us.
She's gonna stab us so many times.
No.
You're better than both of us combined.
She's actually bigger than both of us combined because we're short.
Yeah.
We had to fence each other on our on each other's shoulders to equal Lauren's splendor.
My swords are in my car too.
This is the word. Why do we?
I thought that
You go first.
Here.
I'll talk.
I'll grab both of them.
Yeah, grab mine out of my trunk. We're
I
really.
thought they were in here.
We're really organized and we're really good at what we do. This was my picture of smoothie that I just had. So Lauren also goes to Dallas School of Historical Fencing and
I go to the Historical Sword Fighting Guild of UT Dallas.
UT Dallas, UTD, where they stab each other.
They do stab
Collegiately.
Collegiately.
Collegiate stabbing.
We fight other colleges too, so we can stab.
Stab other
We
colleges.
can stab other colleges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make friends. Stab everyone. Oh, I have to set up the laptop so we can see the thing. I'll do that in a second. When Clark gets back. Clark is like half the stream. Because I don't know what to say. Where's my monster? Monster, sponsor me. Give me money.
Put in your favorite monster drink in the comments, I guess.
Your favorite? No. They're not sponsoring me. Oh, we have to move this because last time I couldn't track the whole scene.
Drop a like, hit that notification.
Yeah, hit that notification, drop a like.
And subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Give me money.
David,
What's up?
Set the laptop up too, so we can.
I was literally just doing that. We just had that combo. Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
That was very warm.
Yeah, it's been in the Texas heat.
Tejas.
Bag full of Schwartz coming through.
We should move stuff off the table so when it pans this way it doesn't see all of the bottles and stuff.
Living the dream.
Chat, tell us if this is the best, most organized live stream you've ever seen.
That's how we do. Clicky. Okay. And soon we'll be able to read what you're saying. That's all.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
We should have enough. What's up? What's up? You know, actually, it might be better if this was on the table, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You think? Like right here?
Incoming earthquake.
Grab me, I got it.
Alright.
I think this might be better, just because it's...
The superior method. Giant pile of gear.
Further centered. The laptop away a little bit. That'll be fine, I think.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough?
I think it's frozen on the...
Yeah, it does that.
Oh.
Wait, is it?
No, it shouldn't be.
Oh, it shouldn't be. Hold on. Refresh it, I guess.
Why would it get frozen?
I guess because
You
it.
detached it?
No.
No. It didn't like all the movement.
Okay, go back back in front of it.
Ah, okay, that was weird. Just the usual things that happen all the
Social
time.
arts, technical difficulty.
Classic. Alright.
Kind of scoot the stuff off the table though. We should. It's probably because of this. This isn't ideal. Get all this. Oh, you got so much stuff in there.
Yeah.
Get all this stuff off.
My fanny be packing.
Not gonna show your gamer subs cup because A, we're not sponsored, and B, we'll get
Sponsor
demonetized.
us, please.
It's not child friendly.
It's not child friendly. All right, I'm gonna change. Clark's getting changed.
Gonna put on legs because you should always wear all your gear.
Always.
Always.
We're making a video about that.
Yeah. It's
All
no
you-
good
Cup check.
to not wear
Inspectors.
all your gear.
Not wearing your gear.
Gear is important. Train with all the gear you compete with, and you should be competing with all the gear possible.
Uh-oh.
Can you have too much gear?
No.
Nah.
No such thing. Too much gear sounds like a propaganda by Little Gear.
This is made by the no gear.
Oh, it's so wet. I don't wanna.
The only blast I want is the maker
not-
of incredible swords.
Oh, it's not good. It's so weird. It's so wet.
It's so wet.
It's still wet from like a week ago.
Ew.
That was a week ago. It was like yesterday.
Wednesday. 2 days ago.
When you fence 5 days a week, your gear never really dries.
Because if you hang it up.
It's a blessing and a curse. Well, actually,
How's it a blessing?
it's just a curse.
Fencing 5 days is a blessing.
Okay. What do you want to start with, Chad? We got longsword, we got rapier, saber, something else.
We need some longsword.
We got, yeah. Jacket gets seasoned, not wet. Exactly.
You can marinate in it.
I realized I was just standing in front of frame, head out of frame, codpiece shining.
Right.
As you do. Oh, so far away. Alright. Rapier, longsword,
I think longsword.
rapier.
Because we need, Did you bring my shoes in?
Your what?
My boots?
Your boots? No. I didn't realize that your special boots were out there.
Well, I just took my shoes off. so-
Well, David will spar eventually. Lauren, you want to start with longsword or rapier?
We can do longsword.
Longsword. Right, all things they need.
So mind the. I'm just move these a little bit.
Clark's gonna move through the wall.
Yeah, we're going into that guy's apartment.
Don't bring my instruments.
You play the guitar?
Not well.
Not well.
I felt that.
Put on the big boy jacket.
My instruments that I never get to play anymore because I'm
Yeah.
too busy making content.
Don't have time.
You can make
Hobbies?
content with the guitar.
What are those?
No one wants to see me play guitar. They want to see me be bad at fencing.
Bruh.
This is behind the scenes of gearing up. It always takes longer than you would expect. Alright. Now we got the final touch. Most important piece. Now we're rock and rolling.
Whoa.
Ah, the smell of baked, sweaty gear.
Baked gear.
Here.
Our favorite. favorite.
I love it. Smells like
Open it up.
smells like victory.
Get that nice waft.
Poof, right in your face. Nice poof.
And time down.
Nah, it just turns off.
Oh, okay.
They won't reverse grip.
For $5, you can make us do whatever sort of you want.
yeah.
Yeah. If you donate $5, we'll try reverse gear.
Just for you.
Should be more. Reverse gear's pretty awful.
We'll do it until we get hit once.
Yeah.
So you get one pass.
One pass reverse gear.
Where's my other
Ooh, barred chord tunes from David.
Hardcore. I can't play very well. All my instruments are also probably out of tune
Because it's been so long.
because I haven't played them forever.
That sounded in tune to my tone deaf ears. Wow, so talented. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn the AC on. It's like hot in here.
We're gonna marinate.
AC on. We have standards, okay? We fence in air conditioning.
That was your hardcore.
Time is in the way.
Fine guys in the way. My wet. You don't like my wet? You want to have my wet, sweaty ear?
I can smell it.
Shut up.
Disgusting. Nah, it's fine.
I wasn't nervous that people can smell me. Like, it's one of my biggest fears.
Nah, it's just the gear. It's not us, it's the gear.
Not sure.
Just because we're in the gear, you know, it doesn't mean anything.
Worst live stream ever. We haven't even fought yet.
We're back to it.
Everyone appreciate Lauren's mask.
It's pretty solid. It's a good mask.
Show him the paw.
That's it. The
Oh,
other
it's a different
glove.
glove.
It's broken, but yeah.
Oop. Ah!
Oh,
What happened?
I'm tracking. Haha.
Oh, I'll set up the tracking.
That's too late. I already did it.
You did
look,
though.
it's so
centered
cute,
still.
but then it
What?
broke.
It's centered.
Oh, well, I activated it, but I didn't do anything else.
Okay. It needs to be.
Oh. My gloves are so wet. Oh, so there's a constant problem with gloves. My inner lining always rips. I thought I had it fixed with some tape. Didn't last long. The tape's gone again.
The shells on the games are the best. The inner glove just kind of deteriorates pretty quick.
I mean, I've had the same problem with every
Yeah.
finger glove I've ever eaten.
Yeah,
Use
and
though.
you can't really switch them out.
I broke on that side too. I guess my tape job is not great.
I need to fix the tape on my left pinky.
Well, it stopped tracking you, A. All right, go to your spot.
Oh, I have a new hole there too.
Go to your spot.
Aha!
I'm gonna square the wall by accident. I'm just kidding. No.
Make it cool. All right, you're tracked.
Tracked.
Yep, you're tracked.
Huzzah! Starting with some longsword for reviewing entertainment. And ideally, we won't be hitting the wall or the lights or the fan. Right? Ideally.
Ideally.
Which means it's probably gonna happen a little bit, but that's okay.
Don't hit my stuff.
Don't hit it. Don't
If you hit my
stuff.
YouTube plaque, I'll be furious.
Oh, I have a hair in my eye.
Hair in the
I have
eye!
hair in the eye.
Hair in the eye!
Get her! Get her! Get her!
Ah!
It's your one chance, Clark. You'll never get her again.
Not even the first round.
Not even the first round.
Hair difficulties.
Ha
Ah. Lauren makes the best noises when we're sparring.
Yeah, nice.
Ah, yeah.
Double. Had the same idea. David crawling on the ground. Everybody look at David crawling on the ground.
Don't lose your tracking.
Ah, yeah. That's what's up.
Nice! Nice hit.
I think you might have got me on the floor.
Eh.
Yeah, got the arm though.
Thingies.
Yeah, just a tip.
Don't say that, we'll get sued. Oh, you can't.
Just barely.
Ah, yeah.
Aha.
Meow. Oh, I missed.
Ah. Ooh. Ah. Back.
Ah, no, I missed.
Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Oh,
Shallow. Yeah, my hand.
You're allowed to take breaks too, by the way.
We're monkeys. We dance for chat.
Dance in the chat.
Let's do fun now.
Bye, Mark.
Ah, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Channing Brown.
No,
Maybe.
too light, too light, too light. Ah.
Mm. A little bit.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you
Yay.
say thank you?
Huh?
Did you say thank you?
No, I said thank you.
Did you say thank you?
Yeah. Big meow. No dubs.
Subs are better. I like subs
Ah, yeah.
because I can't read.
Fake lead.
I have a disability. Hey, Greg, and I'll fence here in a second.
Are you impressed with our skills, chat? I hope so.
Read chat.
You can clown on me, but you can clown on us.
We can clown him.
Everybody can clown on us.
How so?
But Lauren, she's so skilled, you can't
I'm
actually
not!
clown
We're
on
kicking our butt over here.
her.
We're coming in here, mopping the floor.
I only did like 4 times.
I don't. We don't. You don't keep count. That's not.
I don't keep count. I can't count.
I can't. Yeah. I can't count or read.
How do I
I can't do
like
math, I'm
the
moderate.
Gabriels? The Gabriels are great.
They're the best 5-finger gloves on the market
Yeah.
by a lot.
So they're about as protective as the sparring gloves Infinities, but they're about half the size, and you can get them faster. I think that, the sparring gloves is custom order only, so it takes like a year for them to show up.
There's
and
only one 5-finger that is better.
Yeah.
And it's the Zoltans, and good luck getting them.
The what?
the
So the
Zoltans-
Zoltans are these. They're awesome. They're great gloves. They're made by one guy, making them at a pace that he feels like making them. Like he's good.
They're
Don't get me wrong.
one at a time.
One at
so-
a time from one guy who's a master at it, and they cost like $500, and
Yeah.
they're worth it. But as a mass market product, the Gabe reels are absolutely the best.
Yeah, they are. If you're gonna get a 5-finger glove, get the Gabes. Plus, because they work for longsword, but they're small enough that they can basically fit in most swords. Even depending on the rapiers, some rapiers too. So it's kind of your one-stop shop for gloves in general. Highly recommend them.
Watch all these cores because they tend to be stupid.
Yeah, gourds everywhere.
Put this over there and I'll take care of
What type of shoes?
Ha! This is a debate that Clark and I have.
I like as little shoe as possible. What I wear is basically socks dipped in rubber for free. These thingies, you can't see them.
You're so slow.
Oh no, you're
No. These things. They're basically not a shoe. They're also like $20 off Amazon. Best shoe
I
ever worn.
personally like these. They are the Belleville Mini Mills. They are a tactical research combat boot. They are next to no sole, but they still have a lot of. They're wide with a thin sole, but they've got a lot of traction, and they also have a lot of structure in the sides of this. So you don't poke your toe. I poke holes in the sides of my boots almost immediately, and these have been going strong for like 6 or 7 years of hard use. They're more expensive, but I like them.
Yeah.
I like mine because they match my face color.
Okay.
Let's see. Is the plastic on the Gabe's thicker now? I'm not sure. So
I don't think it's thicker.
The ones I got is from the first batch that was available for mass market in the U.S. I don't think they've made any changes. I think I still have the 2.0, not the 1. So and ours are the same. So I don't think they've made any changes, but I haven't really had any issues. Your hands do get dinged up more, but that's just not a Gabe thing. That's a 5-finger glove thing.
Yeah.
So if you're new and you get your hands hit a lot, I would always say go for the clamshells just because they are safer. But I can usually get away with a little less protection, but always more gear is better, but should be great.
I'm gonna pee and then I'll be ready to fight.
Any kind of padding. Oh, so you can probably get an insert. These are the Gallon Shark, and they came with an insert that I actually took out because I want as little padding as possible. So you can probably just get any insert. There's also a different brand called Jumra, and they're thicker. They don't last as long, but they have a lot more padding. So, electric longsword with lane win. We're working on it. Not actually. That would be cool, but also I think we might get canceled from the Hemus everywhere.
What are we getting canceled for?
Electric longsword on a pissed win.
When it's invented, I'll do it.
Reverse spear and bow. We don't have a spear or a bow.
Reverse bow.
So is a reverse bow like you hold it normal but upside down, so it's just a standard bow, or do you have to hold it?
You hold it backwards and shoot yourself.
Oh my gosh, it's my club.
It's
For
your club.
content.
Hey.
Reverse spear and shield would be more realistic.
Yeah.
Everybody's so into reverse X and reverse Y.
You try it. Do it at home.
It's too big of a meme now. Oh no.
We've created a monster.
What have
I'm
you done?
solely responsible for
It's
how.
your fault.
I really am. It's my fault that reverse grip is such a thing.
That's because this isn't charging.
What is it charging? Oh, it isn't charging?
That's why the screen.
Oh, yeah, that's
fine.
fine. Well, there's the charger right there.
Oh yeah. Problem solved. I'm actually going to untrack me.
Yeah,
though.
track myself. I'll track myself in a minute. All right, you need a minute more, or you want to go?
Me?
Yeah.
I can go.
I'm gonna suck.
Do we have side swords? My side sword broke, so
I
no.
want a side sword, but I don't have one, and I can't afford a Malleus.
Yeah. Side swords are expensive.
Because Malleus is the person who makes them. And they cost $1 billion, which, I mean, fair. Malleus' side swords are...
They are nice, but Too nice for my blood.
I ain't got that kind of money. Let's see what I got in me today. Probably isn't much. I've really been feeling it lately.
Mister, I don't go too hard at the gym. I'm just sore and tired all the time.
Shut up, Clark. Don't accurately talk about me. Why is it doing that?
Someone in my club Discord just said who's using the club YouTube account.
Hey Clark, go on the tracking, press it so it tracks down a little bit. It's too high on my head.
Too hot.
Okay, it's fine. It is what it is.
Well, there it goes.
Now I've got Lauren.
Huh?
It recentered.
Oh shit, my bad.
It got you back, I think.
No, it recentered. For frick's sake. Try not to curse. Alright. It's as good as it's gonna get. These feel slipperier than usual. Interesting.
I think it froze on the thingy thing. On the...
Oh, kind of calm.
I wouldn't have counted it. It's been too long, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's a while.
Oh, it's not.
That's never happened in my life.
It's also frozen.
Is it?
Go refresh. Oh, wait here.
It's still going.
No, it's not. Not on the. Oh, is that because we were just talking for a while?
Yeah.
The stream is frozen.
On this, it's.
The stream is frozen. Lauren, can you refresh that page?
Hmm? I thought someone in the chat said it was
fine
fine.
the whole time.
Okay.
Oh, there we
it's
go.
Fine.
I think it's just that. The web.
I don't know how
browser's
much
supposed to
headroom
have.
we've got right now. We don't need this much headroom. I wish it would go down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, they're saying that you see them.
Huh?
They see you. So it
Yeah.
might just be the.
It's fine.
connection.
I think it's just the browser.
That browser
Yeah.
froze.
But the stream's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys should donate a steer. I agree.
Little bit.
Nah, it was supposed to be a thrust.
Yeah.
It's mostly your flap, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But I'll take it. Against you, I'll take it. Ah! Yes. Very light.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, choreo
Who's
with
the hilt?
With the hilt.
Who's the hilt? Yeah.
Good leg.
Okay, okay.
Almost closing time. Man,
Yeah, I didn't get the after blow.
my failed hurt.
That thing is long.
It's the size I usually use.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
This one?
It's longer.
Then my Siggy?
Oh, that you usually
Yeah, that I use. Yeah.
Revenge.
Yeah. Who's getting lazy now?
Well,
I am.
I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
It felt tippy.
No, it was solid.
Okay, I have to fix my glove. We'll keep going in a second. The one thing I will say about the games is once they untie for the first time, it will keep untying.
Yeah. You do have to retie plates.
It's fine.
But the plates don't break, and that's easy enough.
Yeah, it's just a small annoyance. It's not like a big deal. Here's. Did I get that?
I think you may have scraped over guard along top.
What happened is it got caught and I couldn't retract it.
Yeah, because
So like I wanted to parry that, but like I was stuck on you.
I think
I caught your clothes.
when you went up, I caught under here, but I think you may have flipped over because I got under fine.
Yeah, you got under me because I felt it catch something,
Yeah.
and so I couldn't do anything.
Did it hit shield and skip off?
No, I thought I caught like your flat. I
Yeah.
thought I got enough resistance that I thought I hit something, and then I couldn't move.
Well, to play back the footage and find out. I didn't
You
get out in time at all.
very lightly touched me.
Yeah, I did the striation and then
I think you hit the guard. I
I
think you hit the because I didn't feel it on my hands.
Alright.
Because I think what happened is you
The hilt?
you hit the hilt and it touched my sternum a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, what the heck happened? Very light on my hand. I probably shouldn't have stopped, it was so light. I kind of ruined that exchange.
Yeah, that's okay.
Probably is.
It was kind of weak because I caught it and came straight
It
up
was
to
in
you.
my armpit. I call yours.
Alright. Again.
Yeah.
We're not getting out fast enough. Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
How high was that? How high do we have to put these things? That wasn't it.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine. We're gonna put stuff on the walls. Oh, I think. No way, stop tracking.
Yeah.
Couple more.
Couple more. Let's do like 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! I mean, I think what you did
No.
come over, but. Did you miss or get?
Miss.
2? Yeah, a little over. I think I caught cross, but I was here, so you still caught kind of arm.
Eh.
Yeah. One more. Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I thought that was the.
So it hit shield, and bounce off shoulder into hand.
I don't know if that would actually happen
Kind
very
of
well.
thrust.
You kick my butt. Okay. Take a quick breather and then Lauren can jump back in. Woo. I'm gonna set tracking off so we can just chill.
Wander.
Yeah. Anything in chat?
Let's see, what did we miss? Lauren, Charles says you look ridiculous.
I remember when the first time we fenced with my cool
You
new
look
gear.
ridiculous.
He does. We fenced with my cool new gear, and all Charles said in the chat was how bad I looked the whole time, and I was like, I'm not gonna take this from the guy who just looked like a clown.
Right?
What, fencing with the ball dagger than cod piece? Yeah, that's right. If we get up in this close clinch, I can, you know. Not that ever happens. It's all about style.
Someone grabbed it from you once.
Yeah, but it was Kyle, and he did eat a tware.
Oh, well, it's not.
Coming in, so. What gloves are we? The Gabriels.
This is not beer, it's sparkling water, by the way. Just to let you know. Topo Chico.
2 foam swords, let's go. Foam swords are fun.
We could do foams with this bow.
Yeah.
I don't see I don't see why not, but I don't see why. You know what I'm saying?
We already got the girl. Well, somebody in chat was saying that they recently got 2 foam swords.
They weren't asking us to use them, they were just saying they got them.
No. Love to just see it. Great way to get started.
Difference between a fletch and a lunge. Okay, so a lunge is the back foot stays planted like this. In a fletch, you actually spring forward like that. So
Passing
the
step
standard lunge is
versus-
the front foot extends and the back foot stays. And it can be an explosive lunge, like I can actually go somewhere with it. But in a fletch, it's actually the front foot doesn't go forward, the front foot stays where it is, and you press off of it like a run.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
It's basically you have a big simple step versus a big passing step.
And that can happen, so it doesn't have to be the right leg. So if I'm in longsword and I'm this way, like my left leg forward, that would be a fletch.
Yeah. What's great is you can do a lunge into a fletch.
Yeah. I haven't fought you yet, I'll fight you.
Okay. I'm ready to attend.
Yeah. Will you track me once I'm geared up?
Mm-hmm.
So remember, it has to go to the side and down.
Yeah.
How many fencing Fridays are fun? We gotta get the wall, though. I'll just feel better fencing close. Ah, here it is. Right here.
Oh,
I saw
right
it
there.
from
Yeah.
It's
That's fine, we're gonna fix it later.
just a little bit of paint.
Just I mean, it's fine.
It's
But what we are gonna have to. Oh yeah, chat. Please, if you want to support the channel, consider donating to us. We're gonna be fitting 8 foot high plywood on this wall to make sure that we don't break the wall
Again,
so I think we priced that out. It's gonna be what, like $200 or something.
something
Something like
around
that.
there.
So, Chad, if you want to help us out, if you want to help us make this into an even better fencing studio, super helpful for that. So, yeah.
We can only hit the wall so many times.
We're
before
also
back.
going to make like a little extra wall back here so that, like, A, you can't see my living room, and B, also my instruments, my
Are
very
protected.
expensive instruments are protected. Additionally, eventually we want to pad all the way over there so we have more room to fence. I mean, anything you can do is appreciated. But first thing we need to do is pad the wall.
Hitting the wall.
It happens. It's fine. I mean, and we're gonna have to fill in so many holes anyway because of the sword wall.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not leaving this place for a while.
The height difference. I think Lauren is taller than both of us.
Quite a lot. Come stand next to me. Put your helmet on so it's even.
Yeah.
Hang on, we're gonna have to pretend they're not.
Wait, come over here.
Oh.
Lauren, where's the actual pants here?
I am short.
Huzzah!
Okay. Go ahead, track.
I'm 5'11", almost 6 foot.
I'm 5'5".
Oh.
Are you 6 inches taller than me? That's crazy.
Active track. Oh, that's the wrong way.
If you do boy math, you're 6 foot tall.
This way.
Do boy math, that makes you 6 foot tall.
True.
Less headroom.
Yeah, 6 foot tall.
All the way left, all the way down.
Okay, let's see what I got in me.
I'll go like this so we can be
Just
more
bend
dynamic
forward.
today.
Double. Did I get you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I got you. I just didn't want to.
Ah, I missed.
You got that one. Ow for real? Ow or just ah? Ah or ow?
Oh, ah.
Okay, ah.
I never say ow.
You never say ow! No boo-boos! No boo-boos! Here's.
Ah, yeah. I
How's
was
the power?
laughing.
How's the power on that?
Oh, that was great.
Okay, just checking. Ah! 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 Here's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm sorry.
I saw it go under your bib. I was
No,
like,
I didn't.
oh, shoot.
It was
Okay.
good. Good shot.
Thank you. Yeah.
You might have got my hands. I don't think I got you.
No, you did.
Oh, okay.
My crown wasn't high. Ah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go for not shallow targets.
Honestly, me too.
I do it too much and I need to work on it, so.
I'm trying to do that too.
Oh, that's shallow! Oh. God. I just fixed this literally the last match. I don't know what's going on. I will say, these stretchy chords, doesn't matter what knot you do.
I usually do square knot and they stay fine.
I square on them every time.
Yeah?
Doesn't seem to make a difference. Doesn't make a bit of difference, guys. Balls are inert. Only OGs will remember this. It wasn't a tactic so I could plan strategy against you, Lauren. What are you talking about?
Huh? Ah,
That's the only time I get shots on Clark when he's not fencing.
ah, yeah.
Yours, good job.
What a wine!
I used up all my energy for that. Goodbye.
Whew. I'm pretty tired today too. Let's do 3 more.
Okay.
We'll rotate.
I don't think there's anything.
Nah, it touched me though.
Okay.
I mean, like, first blood.
Okay.
If you touch, David
Look,
needs
for the
blood.
blood god.
Look, who's going back?
I tried to cut flat. Ew. Yucky. Ah,
Did I get that? I thought that was mostly guard.
stop.
Okay, last one. Did I get you?
Double.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you got a double.
Ah, stinky.
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 Ah. Okay. Take a quick break and then we'll.
Up. It tracked on me.
He just loves you, Clark.
It
You
tracked
got that-
on the codpiece.
It's got demonetized. Wada. Wada.
Meowmeister is tall. Yes, that's true.
Is it frozen?
No, it's just on the.
We gotta open it up on this one because it keeps. freezing.
Do height and weight matter in fencing down to skill and experience? So skill and experience is always number one.
But height and weight.
Height and weight. So weight isn't as big of a deal, but height is a big one.
Someone said lower is fun.
Because the taller you are, the longer your wingspan, so you can hit them before they can hit you.
Height and weight is a factor.
Yeah.
But it's not as significant as it is in other unarmed martial
Yeah.
arts.
Skill and experience always first, and then probably height. This is true, as someone pointed out in chat, but if you're shorter, leg shots are easier because you're shorter to their legs.
Yes and no, because they're closer to your head.
Yeah, so it's still
I can
dangerous.
reach your leg easier, but you can reach my head easier. So it's just as dangerous.
Yeah.
But it means I can get your leg easier than you can get my leg.
Yeah, so it makes leg shots more accessible, but no less dangerous.
Yeah. I'd say even more dangerous. I'd say they're more accessible but more dangerous.
Yeah.
Is what I would say. If I, as a short person here, my take on it is leg shots are more accessible but more dangerous.
Yeah, you have to be extra good.
Because they can already reach out and touch your head.
How
Reach
long are
out
those
and
swords? They usually range between
Oh, that's actually
30,
good. Let's
38 to 40 inches.
Let's show, because this is cool. We're all using
Yeah.
different length swords.
So I generally like my sword to come to about my armpit, which usually gives me like a 39 to 40 inch blade.
So I use a shorty. You use a shorty. Interesting. I didn't know you used a
Is
shorty.
that a shorty or a standard?
It's a standard.
It's not, because this is a
It's
shorty.
not?
This is a
Oh.
shorty. So you're using a...
Yeah.
Well, yours is slightly longer than mine, but not by a
Yeah.
lot. So this is a standard. This is a shorty. And this is a in between. So they're all
Yeah.
slightly...
So, but generally between 38 to 40 inches. I think it's like 100 centimeters.
It comes up to my armpit because I am short.
I'm supposed to have a longer sword, but I don't.
Yeah, you should actually.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, it's not hindering you.
Nah.
Like, I started fencing with the bloss, which is a couple inches longer, and it didn't make much of a difference. I love the bloss.
Yeah.
But it didn't, like, the bloss is a good sword. It does everything I want it to.
Yeah.
We're reviewing this right now. So this is from Bloss Armory. I went to Poland. I got to meet the maker of these, Merrick. Super nice, super cool guy.
Such a good sword.
Such a good sword. This is a really, really good sword, especially for the price. This thing comes in at $320 US.
So good.
And it's a really nice sword. And what I wanted to see is if that extra length was going to change things a lot. The length didn't change anything. The sword itself is nice. It moves
Yeah.
well. It does what I want it to. But that extra length didn't make a difference. It didn't hinder or help me.
An extra inch or two generally isn't going to make up for any like deficiency in skill. So having a longer sword isn't necessarily better. Use what is comfortable and what you like most, but a longer sword isn't always better.
We'll drop it down to 72 when we're fencing.
Alright.
Maybe it's 70. It's only
Someone
gonna
asked
happen.
would sword length be relative to height as well?
Yeah, so I mean all the different masters say a different length. Generally, the taller you are, the longer your sword should be, but it doesn't really matter. I know tall people that use short swords. The biggest thing is if you're short, don't get a sword that fits you, because if you use a sword that's too long, it's probably worse than if you use a sword that's too short.
I've used swords that felt too long and unwieldy for me as a short person.
Yeah.
I've also used swords. Having a really short sword does make it hard.
Yeah,
Like,
if
if I
there's
had
like
any-
a big gap, like a 3 to 4 inch, you're going to feel that, but 1 or 2 isn't really enough.
I want to get that mini because I want to fence with it. Because I want to get good.
Training in hard mode.
Well, I defaulted back to all my dirty tricks today of all the hand shots and stuff. Body, yeah.
I'm trying to go for deep targets more. I think
Yeah.
my thrust game is better.
Fiore in particular liked really short swords.
But that's because he was using them. So this is actually really interesting. Hold on, let me grab a sword. So we have different time periods for different things. This tall hopper is actually a little longer than what Fiore would have talked about.
Yeah.
But this sword was what was being used. Let's see how tall this is.
Don't stop them.
It's much shorter. You can see how much shorter this is.
Yeah.
And this is still a little bit longer than what Fiore would have been using. And that's because in Fiore's day, this was still a weapon of the battlefield, and it would have been worn on the hip. And you don't want a super long sword on your hip. It's your sidearm.
Yeah.
When we get into later periods, like into Meyer especially, the longsword is really no longer being used on the battlefield. It is being used in the fencing salon. It's being used like, it's kind of it's a martial art. It's like something that nobles do for fun. It really is.
And if you aren't carrying it around, it's fine to have
a long sword. So they tended to prefer in that time swords kind of as long as you could possibly get because it was a sport at that point. Not that they never used them IRL anymore, but like it had basically been supplanted by that time by the side sword and the rapier.
Especially because as a true backup, it's easier to be comfortable and easy to wear and draw, and then one that's longer and kind of obnoxious all the time.
And also Fury does a lot of stuff in armor.
Yeah.
And so having
Armor
a shorter,
matters
stiffer
less.
sword
Is better.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of
Yeah. A
less
lever,
unwieldy.
all kinds of stuff. And if you notice the profile on that sword I just brought out, it's not very wide and it's got a thick cross section because it was much more for stabbing than it was for cutting. Not that you couldn't cut with it, but it was harder. I'm gonna take the next one off if you guys want to go, or if you need a little more time. I know Lauren just went.
I can go.
OMG, hi Morgan.
Are all your friends joining in? That's
Yeah.
cool. Our viewership is up.
You get one female.
Yeah, we put one female on the stream, and all of a sudden, Lauren, you have to come back every time now.
Yeah.
UTV gang.
UTV gang.
Scotland,
Scotland.
handed pink waving.
If David's gonna sit out here and do longsword again. Or?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll get the next one. I just wanna. I worked myself a little bit too hard.
Okay.
I did stroller day at the gym, and I stayed up late last night, so I'm a little tired.
Always on that grind.
Oh my G, Lauren in the stream.
Girl power, yeah, you know it.
I'm gonna beat him up. I'm just kidding.
Beat me up.
I'll track you once you're ready. If you like the stream, oh, is somebody on Twitch? Hey guys, question for you. Have you ever tried replicating Ventus's moves from Kingdom Hearts Birth of Sleep with reverse grip?
I have not played Kingdom Hearts because I don't have time.
Yeah, we're so. we
Lauren
wanna play
versus
video games
Clark
so bad.
Rapier.
I want to play video games
Later.
but I don't have time. Now, we haven't tried doing any of the movesets from video games, mostly because we understand that video game movesets are there to be cool, not to be like realistic. And like it's kind of silly to judge video. It's fun to make fun of them, but it's another thing to be like, how dare these devs not?
Yeah. Is this thing realistic? It just can't be.
But yeah, I want to play more video games. I bought a new video game. I will say this much. And this is a gripe I have for devs, and I'm mad about it. I really, can you guys switch sides? I really want to play Dark Souls because it's good, Dark Souls and Elden Ring. But the devs are so obsessed with get good that if you're over 30 and you have a job, good luck playing those games.
Can I have it on easy mode?
I want easy mode. Yes, unironically. Oh man, we're shooting at 30 FPS this whole time.
Oh.
Try modding it, maybe.
You can, but it's a pain in the butt. Well, remember next time, not 30 FPS.
So is the 60 not the default?
No, and I can't switch it.
Disgusting. Huzzah!
Huzzah! I'm gonna try for primarily deep target.
Sweet, I'm only gonna hit hands then.
Oh,
Aha.
no.
Nah, I'll do deep. I'm trying to work on my flesh anyway.
Mm.
I literally just said deep targets, proceed to say instinct hit hand.
Targets hits my hand.
It's instinctive. I don't think about it. It just happens.
I am thinking I should move to YouTube flat. F's in the chat for all of these stuff.
I
think we both missed.
I don't miss.
I've seen one before.
Again.
Parries with my hand.
I do that all the time. I hit here because my cron's too high now.
Honestly, whenever I go do the this kind of parry, I crunch too close to my body,
Yeah.
so it gets hit here, but I need to.
Also, if you're here, you're going doing this.
Yeah.
But this is impossible to hit in gear, right? Parrying with my hands like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
That was a nice
The eyes.
shot. Did you get hit in the hand, Clark?
No.
No.
Was that a flat hit or a thrust?
Thrust.
It was a thrust.
Okay.
That kind of skipped off and
Okay.
then hit flat. But points first, ideally. Ate it with my hand though.
We need more mats. Chat, please donate so I can get more mats so we can fence further.
Mats.
I wish we could do a fundraiser in the chat. We get Clark totally ignoring off the mat.
Ah, nice. Not going for your shallow targets is so weird.
Right? Ah! Bad parry. Oh
Got to. To play. Yeah.
no! Okay.
I parried instead of the cross with my hand. Classic.
The space is tight. Please donate so we can get more mats in a wall. Then the space won't be tight anymore.
I need to fix the tape on my glove.
For some tape.
Just take a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, Sam, your maintenance bit.
People want us to crush level on Twitch wants us to replicate Sword Art Online's moves.
Starburst the stream!
I don't even.
I love Asuna! I don't know.
Behold, I'm not special, but I'm the only dual wielder in the game.
Exactly.
Starburst the stream!
I know nothing about Sword Art Online except that everybody in the comments says sell Sword Art Online.
Sell Sword Art Online? Where am I taking?
Hey! Someone donated!
Thank you!
Thank you! It's going towards the wall!
Does this mean you have to do reverse grip now?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Someone
did
donated. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. So, if you donate, you get to request that we do something, like use a specific weapon that we have. So, the weapons we have here to fence with, we have arming sword, we have rapier, we have saber, and we have long sword. Those are the ones we can use. And you can tell us to do something derpy like use it reverse grip. So if you donate, you need to ask us to do something stupid like that, or something cool if you want. Or you can ask us to do X versus Y, like so rapier versus long sword.
Yeah. Fun stuff like that.
Fist fight. I'm just kidding.
So for all you interested in the games, these are great, but get some tape because you will want to patch holes.
if you don't take your infinities, your fingers will get broken.
And that's
Awesome.
just with.
BBC. BBC is the one who donated.
Okay, where are my holes?
Rapier's
I must patch them. Big one there, but that's only the main one.
Saber versus Rapier.
Saber versus
BBC
Rapier.
who donated asks for Saber versus Rapier.
We'll do some Saber versus Rapier.
Y'all can do it. I'm not.
Okay, well, let's let them finish their fight after they do their gear, and then Clark and I'll do Saber versus Rapier.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube's where more comments are, but having you on Twitch was kind of nice because we had one viewer on Twitch.
I think
Just keep the window open, bro.
it's also hard to find us on Twitch because we don't really have a category. It just kind of goes. So I don't even know if we're in a category.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna cap the requests. Have to be $5. $5, and we'll do a request. So we gotta make some money.
Come on.
But BBC already asked, and so we're gonna say versus Rapier.
No, this tape's not cutting.
Here, give me.
I have-
Where's your scissors? Lauren has scissors.
Princess.
Ah,
Princess
match. Oh.
Aw, thanks, BBC. One hand's white Hector. Iron-hander.
What is your favorite princess chat?
Ariel.
Disney Princess
Oh,
Scissors.
Mulan, who isn't on there,
True.
because she wasn't really a princess. But of the quote-unquote princess movies, Mulan was the best by far. Be a man.
Your scissors aren't working.
Huh?
I have no
You're supposed to cut
skill.
with the base of them. That's where it's sharp. Oh,
Now I want to like hardcore while we fight.
I have a hole here.
I donated 1 yen. Please do Elden Ring Greatsword versus Unarmed.
No.
No.
Yes, I get the greatsword. David's unarmed. I'm down. Let's do it.
If you use a pad of one shirt.
Well, yeah.
How much do they donate? How much?
1 yen.
1 yen. No, it's gotta be $5. If it's $5, we'll do it.
With the scissors. No, the scissors.
Oh shoot.
What?
Give me a little shimmy.
I forgot. We also have padded greatswords, so we can do greatsword stuff with the padded ones, but not with steel.
Greatsword versus longsword or saber, essentially.
Or greatsword versus unarmed is fine.
That would be a great time for someone, not for the other one.
People are saying for the princess thing, we've got 1 vote for Rapunzel.
Oliver hates goods.
We got Mulan and Jasmine.
Hi, Oliver.
And we've got. I think that's it. We are Twitch streaming. We are on Twitch as well.
Technically.
If you want to help us out without donating, just like open a second browser and have Twitch on as well as YouTube, because we need them Twitch viewers.
Them Twitch viewers. Glove holes kind of patched.
So if you want to learn beyond the basics, the best thing you can do is go find a local club. There's nothing that's going to substitute in-person teaching. But if you don't have a local club, you can check out my other business, TrueSteelTraining.com. If you go to TrueSteelTraining.com, you can find a bunch of lessons taught by awesome instructors, not just me. I have one on footwork. My coach James Riley has one. My friend Kevin Franklin has one. Charles Turner has one. Michael Sims, my coach, has one. There's a bunch of cool ones on it.
Yeah, Jeremy Pace, Brandon Fan, Jack Assman.
All kinds of people. We're gonna add more eventually when I'm not so busy.
But there's a lot of content on there.
Content! Oh yeah, for those of you who are actually here, I'm a little bit worried. Are we doing too much content? I actually posted one less video than I was going to today because we had that review going out. Normally we're posting 1 full-length, like 5-minute fencing video a day, 1 educational short a day, 1 comedy short a day, and then 1 quick fencing short a day. So it's 4 uploads a day. But I'll get it, Clark. But I was gonna also, because we were also live streaming and because we were also doing this, I thought maybe we shouldn't post the fencing one today. Would you be annoyed If we ended up posting like 6 videos one day?
Is it too much?
Is there such a thing as too much content?
No!
Too much content?
There is just such a thing as content.
My club people, if you donate $1, I will spring and step him. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to spring him.
Wait. Start attracting Lauren instead.
Oh.
Hold on.
Even the camera's biased.
It likes the he-males better.
Meow.
I stole that from Sophie, who stole it from Star Trek. Okay.
Oh,
Our swords
What
are
was that?
spinning, so I almost grabbed yours.
yeah, right.
I was
Hold
like,
on, hold
wait
on.
a minute.
Oh, the camera fell.
Oh
Is it
no!
okay?
You there. You're finally awake.
It tracked you as it fell. I'm impressed. But I'm Are you okay, buddy? My little camera buddy?
I think the cord moving paused the stream, FYI.
Can we fix it?
It's frozen onto your other screen.
We're gonna fix it.
Are we all good?
It temporarily disconnected, so hold on a
You're
second.
going
after
to
fixing
burn
it.
out. I will not burn out.
I am the meow meow.
Alright, we should be good.
Okay, we're back.
Face track on.
Alright, sorry about that.
Alright, change it back to 60. No, don't back to track there. How do you change the
I got it. Just go
frame
ahead.
protect? Okay.
We're gonna fix this. We're gonna have to fix this camera setup. I'm not happy about it.
I think it's just because the cords keep.
It is,
getting
but like that.
moved.
Well, the cord has got to go somewhere else then, because if it gets even touched, it turns off, which is really annoying.
I mean, we could just go back to the tripod.
No.
That was more stable.
It wasn't. I mean, it didn't fall, but. All right.
We're back.
Yay.
Still tracking.
No, why is it doing this? Clark, stop.
I haven't moved.
Stop, Clark.
I haven't moved. Alright. Finally back.
Okay, we're back in it.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Haha.
Meow. No deep targets. I mean, sorry, no shallow targets.
No deep targets, huh?
No!
Was your scent a cool face?
Yeah. I'm all good.
Same line.
We gotta get mats for the rest of the place.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, technically, I could go. I should be going back all the way here.
Every time Lauren scoots back, we see the giant mess on the other side.
Well, it's just a bunch of gear.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't look aesthetic.
Our gear gotta go somewhere.
This is the true human set.
We'll put it up somewhere. Donate so that we can have more mats.
Oh, I hit myself.
Friendly fire's off. Hey! Kick his butt, out, Lauren. $5.
What?
UTD.
Really? Okay. Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah! Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Oh
It's okay, you give it a try.
Ah! Ah!
no. Oh.
Whoop. Whoop.
Ah. Lauren's tired.
Lauren's tired. Yeah!
No.
You got, he
Ah,
straightened it! You
That's a good one
straightened
to
it!
end on. That's a good one to end on if you're tired. Unless you want to keep going.
No, let's keep going.
Okay.
We need quality.
I'm going for that target.
Lauren, steal his hidden blade and
Right
kill him with
here.
him.
Your crosshair.
Lauren, steal his groin blade and kill him with it.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Gotta come in close. Ah!
Get the hidden blade!
And that's why it's there.
Bruh.
It was supposed to be done a thing, but
Bruh.
I mean,
Bruh.
Bruh.
bro.
We talked about this.
I was going for the crosshair.
Ah! I'm getting way too close.
Yeah. Nice.
Did you break through the head?
Yeah.
Nice.
My parry was a bit too late.
Clark's side sword did break. We're gonna do Rapier versus Saber next. Clark did break.
Ah.
One-handed thrust. You deserve that.
That was a two-handed thrust.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. That was one-handed thrust.
You
Dies.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tracking went haywire.
Cracking haywire.
You good?
Aha. Actually, Daniel ult style. I'm ulting.
You're ulting?
No, you can do
I'm
it normal.
ulting.
We can go normal. He's doing something silly.
Oh.
I'm trying it.
Well, do whatever you want, Lauren.
Oh.
Ah, I got the leg though.
How often do you get struck on the feet? The feet is not super often.
I think I can see why Daniel likes it.
It was fun in the alley the other day.
Yeah, got the hand. Yeah,
Nice square.
couldn't close the time.
Don't hit my YouTube flag or you die.
Ah! I'm sorry.
You did.
Illegal action, red card, stand.
David kills me. Let's do 3 more.
3 more.
Bruh.
Bruh. Yeah.
Dude, Mordhau.
I'm sorry.
Dude, Mordhau versus Mordhau.
Mordhau is bad at that. Whoa. Ah! Minumas. Noodles.
Yeah, go over.
Was it? Oh,
Go
nice.
over.
Take a quick break, Clark, and then we'll do some other stuff.
Do some.
Get your waifu cups and drink some drink.
I just stopped.
We're gonna have to next week work on
Stop.
cable management.
On what?
Cable
Yeah.
management.
Who gets the saber and who gets the rapier?
We'll switch back and forth. We'll do like 5 to 5.
Alright.
Someone is spending money.
What? What do you say?
Someone on our club, YouTube, our club profile spending money.
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but they say get him, Lauren.
I think it was.
And you got me. Hi.
Don't be spending club dues.
Do it! Spend all your club dues so I can get a better studio. Spend every cent of club dues so I can have a better studio.
No.
how often do you get hit in the foot? It's not terribly common.
I already answered that, you dingus.
Oh, you did?
But you can talk about it.
I've been hit on the foot 3 entire times, and every time it's because I slipped the leg, but I picked the foot up and my foot moved where my knee was.
In Rapier, it is more common, but it's more like it's like a styling on your opponent thing. It's
Yeah.
like, because it happens in epee as well. In epee, you can stab someone in the foot and it totally counts.
If you can go down, hit, and get out in time.
Your
Styling.
hands are so sweaty.
Yes.
So sweaty.
Sweaty. That's them so hydrated.
I'm gonna buy that HF Rapier. It's so nice.
The Cloverfield is actually pretty nice.
It's so good. It's my favorite.
It's not that expensive.
It's the cheapest and honestly feels the best.
Listen, I want to buy more swords, but I need to buy more mats. Unless
What's the
chat,
problem?
you should send us money for mats and
We need
walls.
mats, we need a wall, we need like 3 Siggies.
Ah!
We need the HFs.
We need, honestly, what we really need. The things that finish the space up. I like another fill light.
Yeah. Another fill light.
No, we're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if my dream for this place would be mats all the way to the wall. This wall would have protected. There would be a half wall here to keep us from going into the living room, and then I would want to. I think those are things. Oh, and the ladder.
And
the ladder.
in theory, we gotta get replace that fan. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
so low.
it's close.
Which isn't a big issue now because the pad stopped here, but if it goes all the way.
I've been hit on this foot twice, and they were both Andrew.
True. Andrew hit me on the ankle once, but that's okay because it's Andrew.
Who's getting ripped by Andrew?
Me.
UTD.
yeah.
The entirety of UTD.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Sounds about right.
Andrew, if you're watching, I miss you.
Andrew, come back. My father abandoned me.
Mario and Andrew left for Austin.
Well, Mario hasn't left yet.
Not yet,
He's
but
dead!
he's going to.
He's dead! No, I love Mario.
Dead to us.
Mario, why are you leaving?
Dead to us. He's leaving.
We just became homies and now you're leaving. I'll start off with Saber until I just put this glove on.
Alright.
And you can start off with the Rapier. I guess I don't need this glove for...
Do you have a different glove for Saber and Rapier?
Yes. I use an offhand. I have to get a new glove. This one is disintegrating, but I don't know what glove to buy. I wish Armstrong would send me their nice gloves.
Oh, still kicking.
Nah, too thick.
Too
What's
thick.
the name of the gloves that you guys were mentioning earlier? Like the one that's made by one guy?
Zoltan.
How do you spell that?
I do not know. He's on Facebook. I'll find you his thing.
Okay.
You just
They're-
gotta find him on Facebook. And
The Zoltan gloves are probably the best gloves.
they're pretty good.
They're probably the best.
Oh, I
But-
found it.
But they're basically steel gauntlets that are just made out of Kydex,
Yeah.
and they're handmade by one guy, and they're expensive because they should be.
Yeah, they're expensive because they're handmade by one guy.
Yeah, it's like it's not like, oh, this is expensive. It's like, oh, these are worth the price. But for most people, that's like, if you're like us and you're doing this all the time, and you could afford it,
Then sure.
yeah, we can't afford it.
Most people who do HEMA can't afford it though.
I wouldn't say that's the case. A lot of people who do HEMA have a lot of money. I would say
There's
that
the two extremes. Everyone I know either has bougie bucks or a broke college kid.
yeah, that's good.
True.
Those are the two options.
There's me and then there's Charles.
It's tracking on me. Can you hear me, my saber?
Yeah. Which one?
I'm gonna go with the dark one against you.
Okay.
Don't break it, or you'll die. Just keep threatening everybody today.
Break it.
Break this, you'll die. Break that, you'll die.
I got a sharp that looks like a fetter, so they can't tell when I'm about to kill them.
Can I sit in the chair? And watch?
What's up, Lauren?
Can I sit in the chair?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can you look at the comments on the sides on the screen so that we kind of know what's up?
I can.
And then tell us that the camera stops tracking.
Okay.
Rapier versus saber.
I think I know what's gonna happen.
I don't know. You have a complex?
The rapier is the rapier. We know this.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think I could have gotten that
I
after
don't think so. That was my face.
Yeah, I was dead.
It's trained on your corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh no. No, it's
Oh
dead.
no.
It already came off. Yeah, it's having a hard time today. I don't know why. It was doing better at 30 frames.
3 was kind of jumpy though.
Yeah.
Someone wants you to do a Posada soda.
Not right now. I'm too tired.
It's not a solo. Yeah.
That's my favorite kind of soda.
Hold on. Hold on. Dang it. I
Come
don't know
on
what's
again.
going on. See if we can track my whole body, if that'll help. It did such a good job last stream. This camera is so weird. Like some nights it does such a good job tracking, other nights it doesn't.
It's very inconsistent.
Yeah, it's just so long.
So long. Yeah.
My leg, but you're dead.
Yeah, arm, so I've been like, arm gone.
Oh, I thought it was your face.
Nah.
Yeah,
It's such a long boy.
it's so long. Oh,
Did it break through?
yeah.
But was it with strength?
No,
Okay.
it was my face.
Someone donated 10
okay.
euro.
What?
Someone donated 10 euro.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
thank
thank
you.
you! Did they have a request or just being nice?
They're asking, are you using 350 Newton or 100 or 800 Newton cloth?
Usually 350.
350 is usually, I think this overlay is 800, but you don't really need it to be.
Yeah. 800 is almost too much
For
padding.
most stuff, yeah.
Kind of. It was like you hit guard and then solid
Okay,
wrist.
it felt meaty, so.
Yeah, I'm not. You almost like hit one, bounce up, and hit
Okay,
again,
okay.
but with strength.
Okay.
A little bit on the inside.
A little bit. I heard something on my mouse, but I didn't feel it. You know?
Yeah. I missed the knee.
You did miss.
I missed the knee.
I'm figuring out a way to kind of make this work.
Yeah. Just flap.
What?
Just flap.
You didn't hit me.
I caught flap, nothing else.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Touch but nothing.
Nah.
I will say, it's doable, but it's so much more energy.
You have to try so much harder.
Oh yeah, a lot. One more on the switch?
Alright.
Or, I mean, how many do you think? To get a good grasp of this, how many do you think?
I mean, it's more about you. With this one, the rapier, you just do rapier stuff.
Okay, give me 3 more to see if I can consistently get this new thing. That was weak, but it was my face.
Yeah.
Here's. Alright. One more.
Yeah.
You gotta get in, and you've gotta make it so that they can't rely on the thrust by kind of continuously moving
Yeah.
and trying to bind the blade. You know that they can disengage and go around and stab you, but if you know they're gonna do that, it's just about trying to walk yourself close enough for that strike and kind of hoping that their cut, it's harder to cut with a rapier, it's slower to cut with a rapier, So you're kind of hoping that you can hit them and parry, or that if they do get a cut off, they're not going to have the room to get the mechanics to make the cut any good.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was finding. Okay. Do you want that one or the other one?
I don't know.
It's tracking you. Would you mind getting me my rapier? I'll try your guy, actually.
Yeah.
I want to try this out.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
It's been like that. It's been like that.
Oh,
After
okay.
this, someone wants to see y'all do side sword.
We don't have any side
Did they
swords.
donate?
I got $5, yeah.
We don't have any side swords.
We could do arming sword, but it's not the same.
We can do sword and buckler.
I would
arm
love to
sword.
do side sword for you. We just don't have one.
All our side swords broke.
Yeah.
Very
I never
sad.
had one.
So pick a.
Pick another sword.
Yeah.
You get to pick one. Just can't be that one.
We don't have any, unfortunately.
Now that I'm super tired. Let's see how long I use yours. I do like it, but it's missing one thing that I don't like. Yeah.
Bilal says, I'm gonna come over and crash your live stream.
And he can.
I need to parry a little more.
If you let me get that close, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep me moving. Yeah. Make it so I can't thrust you. No,
Yeah.
no. Weak, but
Yeah, I was draw through though, so.
yeah.
And you wouldn't really
I would've
stop
bled.
it.
I would've bled. Mine was nothing.
Yeah.
Hit my groin, or sorry, hit my butt.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have stopped my cut. My cut was weak though.
Yeah, I kind of caught it, but not really.
But it mostly, well, first time I got absorbed in your poop. Second of all, it just wasn't a good cut.
Yeah.
I mean, nah, I
Seems
wouldn't
like
count it.
incidental, honestly.
It was incidental, but
Yeah.
the first one hit.
The first one, it like hit and glanced, and
Okay.
then
You hit my elbow, but it was kind of a false edge weak one.
yeah, I tried to displace into a thrust.
It would have hurt. I
But,
would have bled. It would not have stopped my second
yeah.
one.
You can bind so much easier. Yeah.
Mine was nothing. Yours was light, but it got me.
Yeah. You have to work so much harder.
Yeah, I'm not doing much. I'm honestly not trying, but
But you don't really have to.
I am tired and I'm not working too hard.
Yeah. It's an uphill battle.
Yeah, definitely.
Like even then, it was kind of a mistrust.
You
but
were moving
it would have been
backwards.
good enough.
I would have said only first blood, but you were moving backwards out of the way. I need to get one of these.
They're good.
Yeah. It's not better than my CB, the grip is. No. No, you're
Yeah. I got fast in time.
I touched you, but it had nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try a little bit harder to see how it goes.
Uh-oh. You kind of.
I thought I got it, but you got me too, so.
It almost seemed like it clipped and.
Okay. I couldn't tell what happened.
Yeah. Especially when you go down, and I go to
Yeah.
whip, you have all.
That's what I was working on.
I just go into it.
The length, just show the audience the length
Yeah.
difference. This is a
Huge.
huge deal. This is a huge deal. Especially because the quickest point between two lines is a thrust, and the saber can thrust. It's not as good at thrusting as the rapier is, and because the rapier is nearly a foot longer than the saber,
Yeah.
it's just a huge deal.
Especially because I think it does probably the best thing, threatening that low line. Because if I go down,
Yeah, I got you.
you got me. If I go up, you got me. All I
With-
really have is a weak parry.
With two equal length weapons, me attacking your leg puts my head at risk, but because I have a foot on you, you actually have to watch out for your leg, and you have to parry low. You can't just slip.
No.
If you just slip, I'm still in distance to hit you before you can hit me, so you have to parry low, and if you seek low, I can go high.
Yeah.
A few more?
Yeah. It's difficult, for sure. Yeah. See, but there, I saw it coming.
Yep.
I still didn't have time.
And I'm doing wacky stuff like thrusting from this angle because I know that like this angle, which I would never do, because I know Clark can't hit me back.
I'm
So
like,
I know I
can't
have
do
enough
anything.
range. I have enough reach to hit him at this angle,
I can't hit him.
and it means he's got a.
My only target is to eat it and hit arm, which is a terrible trade.
Be a little suicidal. I want to see if it makes a difference. Nah,
Ate it.
yours did hit me, but it was after and it was
After I
later.
got stabbed in the face.
Yeah.
Again, ate it.
Yes.
You got a light one, but
nothing.
got to.
Mine had nothing.
It was tip.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was a whip
Okay. Wrist.
right in the armpit.
I think it's been a double every time.
It
So
has
the
been.
saber, if the saber doesn't mind, I'm gonna call. I want to rest a minute. I'm sorry, I'm so lame today. I just the saber can hit the rapier if it's okay getting hit.
Yeah. Your only option is to be on the edge of death and be patient.
So I was fencing somebody who started, I don't know how long they've been going, but they're new to me, at Charles's Club, who's an excellent fencer. He is an Olympic saberist. And the one issue that I was finding is because he's not been doing HEMA very long, he's still got right-of-way brain. So in his mind, as long as he's moving forward, the attack is his. So even if he gets hit, it's still his point. Now, he understands that that's not the way things are, and he's a good fencer.
But you can't untrain it immediately.
You can't untrain it immediately. Like, I'm not knocking on this guy. I love fencing him, and he's really good. But that is the way you got to fence with the saber, this idea that I will hit you.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't fear being hit because reasons.
But it's actually even worse because what you're eating isn't a cut.
It's a
thrust
thrust,
to the stomach.
It really
Usually.
is. So there was like this whole thing, I think in World War II, where a lot of they would talk about how the Japanese soldiers would run forward with katanas even against gunfire.
Yeah.
And like if you are determined to hit somebody,
You fight
no
away.
matter what.
That's why if they're determined to double you, it's almost impossible to really deal with that.
I heard, and it could have been a legend, but like the idea that they came out with some new round of ammunition that was actually a little bit slower but had more impact, because the ones that at higher speed were just going through people, and so they wouldn't stop.
Keep going.
Even if it was a lethal shot, like if it was in the center mass, they're gonna die, but they're gonna get to you first, as opposed to the ones that would have a little bit more of a oof to it.
Difference between a 307 and
I don't know.
45.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And so like I think that was it, 45. I think that the whole thing was like they were having people charge at them with swords. And it's like they're not stopping. So yeah, no, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Like you can, but with a thrust, I don't know. Could you keep going?
I mean, it'd go through me because like if it's here, I have it, but I am dying.
The
if
only
it's
way.
like, if it's face, maybe armpit.
I'd
stop me.
say if I got you in the shoulder complex, possibly the armpit,
I would say,
or the face, you'd stop, or the hand.
I would say probably face or armpit because even here.
No, that would stop you. I think
if it's going through.
No, it's not. If it hits the shoulder complex.
Oh, if it stops on.
If it's like
bone,
right here,
and
you're done. Like anywhere in this area, I would say you're probably done.
Yeah.
If it's higher, sure. But like anywhere in here, you're gonna stop. That's where the movement is.
Yeah.
But if it was here, you're not.
And what happened a lot is I'd come in, I'd beat to take, and your point would be here, and I'd run through it.
Yeah.
So it'd be a horrible death for both of us.
So Rapier versus Saber. Rapier has the edge, and the Saber had to do funky stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Anything on chat? Why don't we swap out just to chatting for a minute? Cancel the. Oof.
They can change their side sword to arming sword.
Arming
Arming
sword? We
sword?
could do some arming sword. I might leave that to you guys though.
Arming sword and
I'm
buckler
so
or
bad.
pure arming sword?
Let me check. Is it arming sword and buckler or just arming sword?
Just arming sword.
Alright.
But they also wanted me to do rapier versus someone.
Oh yeah. Okay, Lauren's gonna do Rapier versus somebody next. We'll take a little break so everybody has time. I need to go to the bathroom. It's hard to go to the bathroom with this.
True.
So we owe somebody, yeah. Okay, I am actually going to go to the bathroom. I'll let you guys do about. Clark, can you track on your own?
Yeah. Ooh. Do some army sword.
Lauren's doing Rapier, but you guys take a second, take a break first.
My arms are too weak. I wonder if Charles is still there.
Nah, he's gonna drop in, insult us, and bail.
Damn.
As he does. What's going on in chat? Who else is there? We have Lauren here. She's beating us up.
I'm not. No.
This winder is technically a pole arm. Because the big difference between sword and pole as a sword or sidearms, you ain't carrying this around easily. So this is a pole arm, for sure. We want Zweihander. We don't have the room for, we already hit the wall with just a longsword. Imagine hitting the wall with this thing. We might do some padded later, but that's gonna be a challenge. How quickly can we poke hold in the wall? Any percent speed run, Zweihander.
We can do it before David gets back. Please, Clark.
Do we have Messer? We do have Messers. Why aren't I using the left hand to deflect a rapier thrust? So that is an option doing this, but also the rapier point control is good enough that you usually have to close offline and then, because if you just try and deflect it with just your hand's probably gonna get stabbed and pinned to your chest. So it's a target too. So they have to be, and you can't just throw it out there. It always has to be some sort of like close with sword, then, or a big offline swipe. Because if it's just out here, it's a relatively easy target if their point control is decent at all. Especially with the saber, because to help mitigate that length, I want to be as bladed as possible to gain as much range as possible. If I have my arm out here in an area to actually threaten, I'm losing range. So it's actually probably gonna be even harder because I'm already down like 4 or 5 inches. So I want to be out as much as possible. If I rotate it, my distance goes down and it's an even more of an uphill battle.
Clark, what kind of friend is in here?
A snake. I'm not sure what kind of snake. He's a big snake though.
Big guy.
Bebo, big boy. We do not have any pole axes, no. What are our goals as a HEMA YouTuber and such? Just to get to fight all the time, really.
And become the best HEMAs in the world.
We just want to spread HEMA and get people into HEMA, and hopefully people think we're all right. is the goal. But people always think that we're bad and frauds. How is it a polearm that has too much blade? So for the Zweihander, what really makes a polearm isn't how much steel, it's size. If it's not a sidearm, because you can't carry it on your side, it's a polearm, essentially. Like, you can have a sword staff, but that's a polearm, right? Where did I get my Bollock Dagger codpiece? It was a custom order from Isaac Wadley Sword and Steel. This has been in my brain for a while because I think it's hilarious and cool. and I just asked him if he could make it, and he says, "That's awesome. I'll make that." So it was a custom order. Do we have any Japanese spears or Chinese? We don't have any spears because spears are hard. Yeah, we don't have any spears, unfortunately. Ooh, touring clubs around the USA and showing off clubs to raise awareness. That'd be super cool, but traveling is really expensive, and we put up so much content that all the time we would lose driving. We'd lose a lot of time.
Yeah, we want a tour. If we could book places, like if places were like, hey, we'll pay you, a reasonable amount of money, not just a pittance to come out and do something, we'd be down. We've got a stage show we're working on that we want to do. But really, it's got to be, not to seem rude or anything, it's just got to be a reasonable amount of money.
Yeah, because
we get our time's worth a lot because of all the content we have to make and how much it would be, how much we make making content versus how much we make traveling.
Yeah, traveling is also just an expensive thing. Gas, lodging, food.
It's like
a lot of sitting down. You can't really do your daily life routines.
And I can't go to the gym, which is a big deal. I go to the gym every day.
Your religion is the
Church of Iron.
Church of Iron.
Church of Iron.
Church of Iron. You work with the Church of Iron every day. It's devout.
Yes. No one is more devout. Not every day. I have 2 off days.
2 off days a week. A reasonable amount.
That is a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
Is that too little?
Nah, that's fine.
Too much?
Well, most people go 3 to 5 times, so that's not
5
unreasonable.
times.
That's not unreasonable.
5?
Except when you're there for 2 hours a day.
It's like an hour and a half.
It's like an hour and a half.
Just 5 days a week for
He's
an hour and a half.
A devout clergy of the Church of Iron.
One day I will be swole. If I believe hard enough. We should get, because we've not gotten it out yet, the mug buckler from the car that we've had since Sword Strong and Fence with It.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The muckler.
Yeah. Would you, while I do this, I'll look at the comments.
Arming sword and mug.
No.
Arming sword and mug.
We'll do arming sword normal, and then we'll add the mug.
Where's that?
It's just in the backseat of the car, of the cruise.
Destroy CrossFit heresy.
Huh?
Well, destroy CrossFit heresy.
Not CrossFit. No, I said working out. Not hurting myself.
Dang.
For no gains. The mug! We're just repping the Isaac brand today. Oh, you got the thing? Oh, that's
Fashion
nice.
show.
I love the
What am I
noise
wearing?
It's your codpiece.
I'm wearing an Isaac Wadley sparring mug, so I can kill my enemy and then drink their blood.
Skulls, we don't drink from those because they're not good for parrying weapons.
Yeah,
They're
skull
mugs.
would just break.
I need a stop sign buckler.
Stop sign buckler?
Stop sign buckler.
Ah!
Stop.
Does it work? No.
They usually do not stop.
If you yell stop, sometimes it works. Other times, no.
Alright, so just arming sword?
Yeah.
Do you want the shorty or the long one? I'll take the short one this time because I had the long one last time.
Okay.
And our Minecraft one.
Yeah.
Everybody, we made this video. We were so excited about it because we're like, we're doing real YouTuber stuff. We're making a Minecraft video, and then nobody watched it.
Classic.
Though we do have a really cool video coming out tomorrow. It's the lightsaber one.
The lightsaber one.
Yeah. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. we've got a cool video coming out about how lightsabers would really work.
Based on different interpretations of the lore we see already.
It's got choreography and everything.
Yeah, pretty rad.
Getting everything back in place. I won't go super duper hard because obviously arming swords hurt like hell on the hands.
Arming sword with no offhand is probably not super common.
No.
But it's really hard without that offhand.
I gotta get Isaac to rivet this side too. I should have had him do it while I was there. Next time I'm in Missouri. Misery. Is this your hand? This is my hand. Alright. Anything in chat, Lauren?
Any big tournaments planned?
Yes! Gazelle Infect 2024 coming up in a couple of weeks. You guys should go check it out.
Yeah. Right after that, Tournament of Defense, too.
Yep.
Someone is also asking, before I go, do you have any weapons that would have been used on the Mary Rose?
Mary Rose?
I mean,
What's the Mary Rose?
it's a English battleship, I think.
Cutlass.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
saber. Saber.
They,
What time period?
I think it's 14, 15, I'm not sure.
14.
They-
Not the saber then.
Recovered a whole bunch of stuff from its wreck. So I guess whatever was on it.
This is too small with this left arm. Alright.
Oh no.
I don't know. I would say some sort of short curved sword is the best I could say.
Yeah, some sort of cutlass or hanger or saber. Falchion.
This sucks.
Yeah, right?
I know, right? This has no hand protection.
No, none at all.
Yours has some.
A little bit.
Yep.
No hand protection at all.
None. This one has no hand
I thought
protection.
that sounded like guard.
It was just a little bit. Mostly it was my hand.
Mostly it was hand. You want like your hand like back here.
I don't know, man.
here.
Like it's just not good.
Yeah. There it was.
This is how it probably would have been too, man. If you didn't have a
I mean,
buckler.
if you're carrying this, you're carrying a buckler too, right?
Yeah,
What if since they're already so short?
I guess. I know.
Nah.
I guess.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I ate it. Like, what else am I gonna do? It's so short. I gotta get
It's
that
so
close.
short. Oh, kind of.
It touched. Yeah.
Just. Yeah.
I think I parried it.
I think you parried it and I weakly glanced off the head.
I didn't feel anything, but I couldn't tell.
Double hand.
Yours is better.
No! He
Wouldn't
grabbed
feel
it!
good, but-
He grabbed it!
Do we okay, we're good. A few more. This is silly. Ah, no.
The actual worst.
Yeah, well, very, like, if the mask wasn't there, no.
Yeah, and
I'm so tired.
yeah.
This is, you know what, actually?
Small sword now?
I mean, yeah, it's working.
Two-handed. I don't know.
You kind of hit me with that sword.
They're all so light because they're so short. Oh,
Was it enough?
I think it was just
Okay.
pants.
Yeah. You kind of stabbed your hand too.
Yeah.
Gosh. I don't know. That was awful. We lost tracking at some point.
So,
Lauren!
solo arming sword
Didn't
sucks.
tell us we lost tracking.
Sorry.
Solo arming sword sucks.
Yeah. Because there's no complex help. All of the work that I'm used to doesn't work. I was like, everything I know is wrong.
Unironically, it kind of felt like exactly what we were doing in the Minecraft rules.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly.
What was the other thing we were going to do?
A bunch of people wanted to do something with Zweihander.
No.
I don't know if we have space for that.
Well, we said something. We had...
Someone from my club donated and wants me to do Rapier.
You want to... Yeah, you have to do Rapier. Somebody said something about something versus something. It's fine. We'll just, Lauren, Rapier, why don't we go? Yeah. No.
What?
I don't, you're good. I'm not gonna
No, I'm not!
David's not. He can't be nice.
I don't want to like lose. I'm not gonna be nice. You're as good as I am.
I'm actually not, but okay.
Watch, she's gonna dominate.
Your Rapier's literally named Charles.
You named your Rapier Charles?
Yeah.
Just to piss him off?
Yeah, at first it was just the little cat keychain, but then I was like, you know what? No.
This poor glove.
All of our poor gloves.
This one's worse.
That's not really a glove anymore.
No, it's not.
This is my rapier. It's super pretty. It has a tassel and it has a little cat, and his name is Charles. Hello.
I'm gonna switch back and forth between your Rapier and my Rapier.
Alright.
Where's yours?
It's just on the floor over there.
On the floor.
HF is. I unironically like the HF more than the Siggy.
I don't like it more. I like the blade on the Siggy more. I like the. Wait a minute. Yours is longer.
Yeah.
Oh.
22 inches.
Yeah. I like the blade on mine better. I like the grip on yours better.
And honestly, the look of the galvanized steel, I kind of did. It's not as shiny or pretty, but
Huh?
I kind of liked it.
I'll get it. Yeah, the way I feel about it is, I like that. Oh, I purposely stopped practicing.
Oh, okay.
Other trucker, dude.
Also, I don't have elbows or.
You were doing longsword with no elbows?
No, we're doing
Rapier.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna do thrusting only?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right.
Or unless I can borrow your.
No, you're fine. I'll just do thrusting only. I should work on it.
No, I can
It's fine. Don't worry about
just.
it.
No, it's okay.
I shouldn't be cutting with a rapier because rapiers can't cut. Remember? Hey, can you do the tracking? Because
Yeah.
my hands.
The
Rapiers can't cut.
Ah.
I train primarily thrusting for body type anyway, so.
And make sure it's down. Yeah.
Doesn't Bayou, no.
Bayou had.
Bayou allowed cuts in
elands,
elands, not
yeah.
pools.
And I didn't know that everyone got moved to Elam, so I only did thrust. And I was
See,
like, oh, wow.
that's like
You're just planning on not being able to get to Elam's?
I knew I wasn't, and then I ended up beating 2 people, and
Good.
I'm like, what?
You're good at rapier. Shut the heck up.
But also, this guy's a little heavier, so
Yeah.
it's okay. Charles, give me strength.
Charles,
Hey, Charles Turner, I'm rich.
Cuts aren't allowed. My bad. Or are you doing cuts or no?
We can do cuts. I just won't do them as much.
I won't do them as much.
Okay.
That's what I normally do. Nah. Neither of us. A little bit. Cuts don't count.
I tripped.
Don't trip.
This is why you need good footwork.
Nah, no, it was a cut. That was a thrust. That was a weird thrust. I think it skipped off your mask and got caught in your overlay. It was weird. Did I get you or no?
You got me, but it was a little
Very
light.
light. You got me more. We did the same thing. You had longer arms.
Oh shoot!
Ha!
Sorry.
Demonetized!
No! Oh no. Yeah. No!
Cuts don't count.
Let's do 3 more.
Okay. No, it was a cut. And it had no power on it. Like, that wouldn't count anyway.
Okay.
Even if it was a cut, that was nothing. Ah, excellent. Next time, just stab me though.
Okay.
The ref won't give you that.
Oh, really?
No, I understood that you were indicating. The ref won't give it to you. Just stab.
Dang. Okay.
You also can't grab in zone effect. You can grab. You should be able to, but you can't. So you have to open hand move. Can't grab.
I'm trying to get rid of the habit, so.
It's perfectly good in almost everything except for dumb tournament rules. So don't get rid of the habit. Just know that you can't do it in a tournament.
Yeah.
But you had that. Just make sure you finish it.
Okay. I gripped that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're okay.
Is that too hard?
I am not a boy.
Oh, was it there?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
A female, you're immune. That don't count.
It's okay. Let's do 1 more.
Okay. That also was weak. It wouldn't have done anything. We said 1 more like 3 times ago, didn't we?
Oh, okay.
We'll do another one. I'm just saying.
Okay.
We're having fun now. 1 more. 1 more. You hug now.
Hug.
No point. Keep going. Do you want to stop or you good?
Let's do 1 more.
1 more. It would have been yours if cuts counted. Keep going.
Yeah.
And it kind of skipped.
Okay.
We'll call it.
Okay.
We keep saying 1 more. All right, good job. Thank you. Excellent fencing.
Thanks.
Any comments?
I haven't done Rapier in like a week.
I mean, you did well, so.
Flatter me.
No, I'm just being honest.
Oh.
We might be real Twitch streamers. We got a view bot in the chat.
Oh, we got a view bot! First bot! First bot! What are they saying?
Can we show our messers?
We can show them. I mean, fence with them is a different story. Can we fence with them? Yes. Should we fence with them?
Is marginally better arming sword.
The video that's coming out. So I was gonna release this video today. I'm really torn. Honestly, audience, I'm very torn. I had a fencing video that was gonna go out this morning at 10, but because we had a review that had to go out, I didn't post it.
Yeah.
Because that would be 2 long forms in one day plus 3 shorts. And I was like, people don't want to see 5 videos in one day.
Does sparring content count? Who knows?
Well, the thing is, it's not gonna get the views. But at the same time, I don't know what the algorithm will do if I release 2 full-length videos in a day.
Yeah. I think you can release a maximum of 4, so it probably wouldn't matter.
I don't know, shorts. But I wanted to release that because we did a really cool one with Liam.
Yeah.
It was Messer versus Saber. It was so cool.
Yeah. Messer and shield.
Messer and Buckler versus Saber.
Yeah. These are our messers. Which brand is this? Ensifer?
Lens Connect.
This is the Lance Connect. Oh yeah, it is. This one is the nice one. This is just the DB. This is nicer, but it's also like double the price or something.
Yeah.
Which is why it's nicer.
Those DVs have the tips cut off because I don't like little tips. I use them for stage combat.
Yeah, but
You can show them the shark.
yeah,
The shark Lance Connect.
Lance Connect. But messers have a very wide variety.
Watch your foot, Lauren. You're good now with the cords in there.
Oh, okay.
You need anything? Yeah, you want to use that one's kind of screwed. Don't use that one. It's
Okay.
Actually, no, that one's good. That one's
Okay,
good.
I was just gonna
One
look
of the
at
caps is messed up. You can go ahead and use it.
Okay.
Our shark messer
No, you can
also
use it,
from
you can
Lance
use it.
Connect.
Oh, this was the cap that's...
Okay, well, one of them doesn't have a messed up cap.
Okay, I think it's this. Yeah.
Messers are interesting. They come in such a wide variety of blade shapes. Like this one is very different from
Yeah.
those two, and even those two were fairly different. Wide variety.
That one cuts so well.
Yeah.
Between the DAW and that, those are our 2 best cutters, I'd say.
I don't know if I've actually used this one yet. I don't think I have.
It's so good. It's like butter.
Like as
Like
good as
what?
the DAW.
Oh,
The DAW was effortless.
that one is pretty close.
Yeah, okay.
That DAW. Show off the DAW from Siamese Edge.
Siamese Edge. The DAW's so pretty too. This is a DAW.
Go check out Siamese Edge.
Siamese
This stuff
Edge,
is
it's so pretty.
nice.
But also this thing,
we were joking.
every DAW we've ever used are fairly chunky because they're more tool than sword or the version that we have. So they didn't cut super well because they were really thick, so that they wouldn't break using it to chop like wood and stuff. So we were joking around.
We're gonna cut
like,
to Tommy and we're like, this probably isn't gonna go through. We're gonna try, and we swing it and it goes through like there's nothing there.
We're like,
We
whoa!
overdid it. And we're like, holy
Whoa.
crap! Isn't that the one where I was like,
Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh! Bam, bam, bam.
it's so
It cuts
good.
so well.
Seriously, go check out Siamese Edge.
Yeah, I think this is
They
like.
also, because it's
$600
the owner, I see him post all this stuff on Facebook. He's making like longsword scabbards and all this other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
really cool stuff.
Really cool stuff, but fam, the DAW cutting monsters, crazy.
Show Lauren.
What's his name? The DAW. Woo. It's so crazy.
Very quick.
Cuts through anything.
Can it cut through my student bed?
Probably.
Probably.
You go find someone on the admin of this,
Right.
like, go find someone who's in charge of counting that. Go cut them.
Bam.
Bam.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Seltzer Arts canceled.
No. Cutting through your student debt.
What time are we at? Like 4?
4:20.
How long? Ah!
Drugs! Sorry.
Drugs! What time do we say we're going till?
I think generally 5, but
Yeah.
we don't really have a real.
We see choreography.
Oh yeah, I guess at some point.
We should. I'm just like, now I'm not in the mood, but we should.
Yeah.
What does the chat say?
Let's see. Now they're talking about gun.
Ha!
Rapier and main gauche. Rapier and dagger is fun, but different applications of the crump. Ooh, I love the crump.
Crump it up.
The great thing about the crump is you can kind of use it to do whatever you want. You can hit hands, you can displace, you can take. It's a provoker, taker, and a hitter all at once. The crump is great. What's your favorite application of the crump?
I like to use that weird, tricky one. I use to the hands
Yeah.
on the offside.
What, the like the mute Tyrion crump?
No,
or-
I do it. So I've got it in that like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
here.
I disengage and I crump over to the hand because I can steal distance that way.
You're here.
No, I'm on that side,
This
and then
side?
up and to the hands.
Like out or up?
That's,
over?
I don't switch my hands. So what I do is I come into distance here, boom, boom, and I just go crack.
Oh, sausage crump.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Sausage crump. Kind of like Zuckin style. One of my favorite crumps is a counter cut to the hand or the thumb. Basically, as you cut in, you just crump to the thumb there. As you back up, so you smack it and bail.
Thumb smacker.
Yeah, and ideally it goes over the cross to the thumb or wrist. It works especially is if they cut more of like with hand first, because it's just like, there it is. And now you can't really keep cutting because, but you can also crump as a displacer. Is if you cut, you can step out and displace strongly, and then you can wind or come around or the head. Or there's the Josh Thrust special where you crump as a taker, whereas he, rather than stepping offline and powering to the strong to displace, he does it. Or he just kind of comes in like, this is mine now.
Yeah,
I
he's
can
like,
do whatever I want.
This sword is mine now.
And he holds here, and from here, he literally does anything. He can come in, grapple, he can come in, whatever. Or he can come in and wrap around to the leg right here, give you the Josh Fraught tramp stamp. It's solid. But the way I probably use it most often is either the hitter to the hand or as a provocation into a taker. So I don't do it in particular to move to wind, but it's kind of like if they do a thing that I don't like, you can kind of throw a crump to displace, and regardless of what happens, will generally be safe. There's also an application as a provoker, where is you can intentionally cut it short, so they try and shoot into the knock or into the knock horizon. But you knew that, so as they shoot, you wind up into a thrust. But crumps are great.
I'd say we transition over to choreography.
Cool.
So Lauren, you can stick around if you want to and just hang with us, or if you need to get out of here, we understand. But we're gonna have to do some choreography now.
No, you're all good. I'll stick around.
This leg is not straight and positive. I have to put a brace on it.
Yeah. When I first started, the crump was probably the Meister how I used the least often, just because I also couldn't really get it to work. But now I use it. It's probably one of my most used, just because you can adapt it to so many different things. So it's almost like it's really hard to make work until you kind of just get it, and then it opens up a whole bunch of new tactics. Crump's great.
Did the chat freeze? Oh, there it is.
No?
Those are Yeezy socks?
What?
Lauren socks.
Oh, are those Yeezy socks?
They're not. They're just shin socks for soccer, so that they can hold my shins up. I wish they were Yeezy socks.
What is a Yeezy sock?
I don't know. I just know the brand Yeezys.
Yeah, because it's the what's his name? The crazy guy. He went crazy.
A rapper dude?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Kanye. Well, not Kanye anymore.
Oh. Kanye?
He I don't know. Not in charge.
Not sure.
Getting canceled.
Getting canceled.
Alright, should we gear out just
Can you
We're gonna.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna be cold if I take this off, honestly.
I mean, we can turn to back like.
At some point. It's
75.
gonna take a bit. I'm just gonna keep this on. I guess nah, it'd be better to take this off.
Yeah. Strip. Take it off.
Strip.
On screen.
Whoa.
I'm too sexy for my sash. Too sexy for my sash. Cancel.
Cancel.
Somebody's gonna clip that and I'm gonna never live it down.
Oh, I need to
Too
get
sexy for my sash. What's up? Oh.
Oh.
My elbows!
my elbow.
Lauren's not leaving yet, but everybody thank you for coming and doing Homie Cooking Fridays.
Thank you for showing up and destroying us.
Lauren kicking
I
our
really,
butts.
I really did it.
Every time.
Every time, Lauren's always kicking our butt.
So mean.
Lauren's so mean!
Look at my sleeve, so
Oh, we didn't fence with the waddle cup. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh.
We'll do that next time. We'll do that next time. We're gonna show off that waddle cup. The waddly cup.
The Waddly Cup.
That should be if you win.
This is my Waddly Cup.
And this is my waddly
And
cup.
this is my cup.
What is it? There are many like it, but this one's.
You see, you have the Waddly Cup and the Waddly Cup. Double cupping.
That's a dip. That's.
What?
You give your wife this.
Whoa.
Chelsea Rock's canceled. Okay. Let's see if you remember any of this.
Should have done the padded Y-hander. We legitimately don't have
The space.
the space here. Quick demonstration. We don't want to hit the wall. I am about like
Middle.
4 feet away, and I am hitting the wall from right here. We can go all the way back to the edge, and I'm only like.
But now you're hitting everything else.
Yeah, but now I'm hitting the table. I'm hitting everything over here.
My bed!
So at some point, you're always hitting something important or expensive.
The Zweihander, not
So-
meant for indoor use.
The only way you can do it is this, and at that point, we legitimately don't have space.
Soon you'll watch our video on how to find tight spaces.
Yeah.
Guess what? It isn't reverse grip.
That did not work.
It did not work.
Not at all.
I guess I'll track myself for this.
Let's see if we can remember everything.
We better. We worked on this. Okay, so it's from the top. Actually, yeah. What the heck was that first phrase?
Shoot with the hand. Parry.
And then it was. And this was no, that was the fake death.
Yeah.
No, that was right. Boom, and then because it was all
yeah, it was
grapple
the
stuff. Yeah, boom.
It was the
Yeah,
shield.
boom. Now I'm cheering, right?
Yeah.
And then you did something up high because you got into grappling. Was it not low?
I think it was low because no, I think the
I would-
grappling was the next phrase. Not
No, it was this
phrase.
phrase. It was this phrase. Because I come in here, you shield.
It was the shield into the
thrust the
thrust.
face. Yeah, you roll off, you got it, and I gotta catch it high. That's what it was. You roll off, you cut my back.
I see.
So it was
The shield.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Right?
And you.
But I grabbed the sword.
Yeah, and you
That's what it
come
was.
in.
And what did I do here?
It comes down.
No, I pulled you down because it gets. Yeah, because it gets in the.
It goes
pull it
here.
down,
You catch.
boom, and then you
Go for
I
the-
pull this back, and it's, you cut. Then you stop me, and then you readjust.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then you go
No,
for
no,
the.
no, I know what it is. I know what it is.
For the takedown.
First, you stop the wrist.
Oh,
So you stop the wrist, boom, and then as I pull it back, you grab that. I go for the takedown.
Let go.
You fall. I let go of this. Didn't I?
No.
Yeah, I had to. Oh, I let go.
Here,
I
and
got this.
grab
You grab this. I take this.
So when I pull you.
You're right. Okay, let's do it again.
Isn't your Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like not digging?
He's gonna stab me.
And stab him.
So from the boom of the ox, boom, here, boom, right?
Yeah.
I think there was something extra, wasn't there?
I don't think so.
And then I go here, you stop me, boom, I pull back. I see that's not gonna work. I do I do hold this one.
Hold on to here.
I go
You let
here,
go
boom.
of this one.
You fall, I keep this.
I fall down
And I
and
start
I
here.
pull you.
I do a roll, which I'm not gonna do today, because I already
Roll.
and I'm over here. And we gotta
Roll into. Let me take my
yeah, but then it's tracking us in such a way that it's
legs up.
never gonna get this. I'm worried about this choreography.
Well, we haven't touched it in like a week.
I know, but that's not good. We need to touch it. I'm just gonna center it. It won't be perfect all the time, but it'll be better than what we've been doing. So
Those off. That good ring.
ha!
It's also.
Is it also a buckler? Are you serious?
It can be.
Unironically, not that buckler.
Yeah. Because it has the
Yeah.
sheath here, you can hold on to it.
Huh.
It's a buckler too.
Alright, get you started.
Basically, I'm a genius.
What are the comments saying, Lauren?
As we flail around trying to remember things that we did.
From here, boom, boom.
Yeah,
First,
and
stop
then
it.
Stuff
Stop
here.
it without the just here without the thumb. It's the safest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I pull back and grab it. I go for this. I take you down.
Take you down.
And then you're here. You throw me.
roll.
That's so sore.
Into the roll.
And then what was this?
Into the
This was
half sword. The
And I take
thrust.
this away. You dodge that,
Yeah.
right?
What are your
I kick at you though, don't I?
I think we took the kick
No,
out.
we didn't. The kick is in because I don't hit you with the pummel. So
Uh.
I said, you dodge this. I cut here, but you stop me. Should we gotta look at the video, which is on something else.
Probably do.
Let's just work the beginning. Let's see
I
if we
was
can.
asking, what are your 2025 tournament plans?
None yet. Gazelle definitely.
We'll see.
We'll do Gazelle. We'll do TOT probably.
Are we going back to Kansas for Donnybrook and Swordstrong?
I want to say yes to Donnybrook, but at the same time, none of that went on human ratings, and I was very tired. Like, as for fun, yes,
Yeah.
but it was a lot of money.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because before, the only reason I went in is because I knew I'd get in for free. Because the first person from every state gets in for free, and I was the only person in Louisiana who went. So I was like, I know I'm getting in for free. Now I'm in Texas. There's no way.
I mean, you could still say you're in Louisiana.
No.
Louisiana citizen.
Because we might. What about weird in January? Maybe
I
we'll
mean,
see.
was it fun last time you went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends on. I think this year they're changing it a little
To what?
bit because the first time they did the weird track, which was really fun, but it disqualified you
Yeah, it did.
from
That's why I
bracketing
won.
and everything else.
That's why I won.
Which was not cool.
The only reason I won gold my first tournament is because it was the weird open, and everyone who was good did the weird track, and it was just us like C tier and B tier left over. And
So if they, I hope they're gonna change that because that was kind of lame.
yeah.
It was cool, but you got less fights overall because I couldn't bracket many.
I
Yeah.
think what they're doing this next year, like they did this year, was like depending on how good you did in your pools, they move you to higher ranking pools, quote unquote.
I don't know.
Something.
I don't know.
Maybe. It wasn't cheap.
It's
it was
also,
like $200.
Not.
It's so expensive.
Don't know. Is it more?
Because they stay the night.
Yeah.
So it's like $200 something dollars.
Okay. But
So
I don't think tickets are even out yet. So.
weird, and then what was that one?
I think last year was like it was weird, and then Panzer, which may or may not be happening again.
Panzer's not happening.
We could
No.
try and do SoCal.
SoCal would be cool, but so far
Yeah,
away.
I want to go do SoCal, but it's expensive and very far away.
And you have to fly.
Yeah.
It's really far away. Really expensive.
Social Arts is broke.
I mean, there were a bunch of cool tournaments that we'd have to fly to. That would like even what's
I
the
know Chandler wants us to go to Sword Crush.
Sword Crush. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Again, we have to fly.
Kings, whatever.
King's Cup.
Queen's Gambit's the other one that we said we wanted to go to.
Travel to. There's one that Kyle and Jack went to. Surfo. They have to travel.
But I already told you.
Yeah, yeah. I think they changed.
No.
They did.
I heard the same stories.
Same thing.
I heard the same stories.
Maybe not Surfo.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. I just 1 minute for Saber. 1 minute rounds. I was like,
but even just there, that's like
Broadway.
what 4 or 5 flights, which is probably going to be like a couple $1,000s just to travel, and then you have to add on B&B and food and tickets to get in. That's going to be like $5,000.
We need a tournament sponsor. And the other thing about that, and this is the biggest problem with travel. Any of these tournaments is all 2 or 3 day things plus travel, so that means we're losing 4 days minimum to do this, and that's content, right? Like Clark and I film 5 days a week.
Yeah.
We film and we make content 5 days a week. I edit 7 days a week.
And losing filming time and editing time.
And the other thing is it screws with my gym schedule and I do not do well if I can't go to the gym and if I can't eat well. I have a hard time mentally. It's holding me together.
If you're on the road, all you can eat is fast food.
So that's one of the biggest problems I don't like with tournaments is the travel and the. We want to do our own tournament.
That'd be cool.
Because we were talking about doing a tournament that specifically was only 1 day. It was
30 people.
30 people capped, tiered tournament. So it would be based on your weighted ranking. It would be $40 to get in, and it would only be 1 weapon, and it would be just the best tournament ever.
Yeah, it'd be like 4 hours. You can start at 12.
Yeah.
You drive in, eat breakfast.
Eat
lunch.
Warm up. Have a couple hours to warm. The space would open at like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't start fights until like
chill.
1. And so you could chill and warm up, and then fights start, and they'd be over by 5, and you could go get dinner, and you don't have to worry about being hungover the next day. Best tournament ever!
Because
Come to my tournament.
You also have the tournament diet for 3 days where you wake up, you crush a monster and a protein bar, then you go all day, you may or may not have a protein bar for lunch, you keep going all day, so you've had like 400 calories the entire day of intense.
For most tournaments, I try and sneak into the gym before the tournament too.
Yeah.
Don't
Because
forget
the whole
you need
thing.
to go to the bathroom right before your.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Trying to strip out of this to poop?
It's so hard.
That happened to me at Bayou.
It happened to me too! I had the tournament poop, so I was like, I gotta poop!
Me too, like I ate a banana and then like my longsword pools was like the first one and I'm like, I gotta go.
I can't. They're gonna have to wait on me.
I gotta take a poop.
So tournaments are great and I enjoy them a lot, but they're very expensive and a huge time sink.
We'll definitely go to Gazelle, in fact, because it's local and it's big and it's good. You should come to more of Charles's small tournaments because they're so fun. They're not rated, but they're just fun.
Very cool.
Then there's so this is the second year Schneckel gonna happen?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, because last year Panzer took the place of Schneckel, but we're in the same boat. Like no one really wants to like staff it or plan it and pay, all that
So
stuff.
replace it with our tournament.
We could.
And then there's Tournament of Defense is fun. And then there's
COD is fun, but we'll see what they turn it into.
Well, what I heard about it is that while all of this stuff is going to go on the Italian HEMA ratings, essentially, none of it aligns with our HEMA ratings, so it's just to go for fun. So it's all gonna be weird rule sets. So like literally nothing's gonna go on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I kind of like that. So I will say this: as much as it kind of annoyed me at Donnybrook, because and this is why, and this is I'm not just being hypocritical here. At Donnybrook, it is a tournament. You go there, you're there all day, you're doing tournament stuff. So yeah, you want that to count because it's not inherently fun. It is fun to fence people, but there's nothing else. Tournament of Defense is an experience.
Yeah.
You go there, you get a class by Francesco Loda.
There's like
it's at a castle
everywhere.
There's a feast with like a 12-foot long bread.
Yeah.
Like it is an experience, and so I'm
essentially a Ren fair with a tournament.
I am willing to pay the money for Tournament of Defense.
And also,
it's also 1 day.
And also
2 days.
TOD was less expensive than it cost me like $200.
Yeah.
And Gazelle was like $250.
Yeah, but like the thing about it is it's not going on it's not gonna really go on HEMA ratings from what I understand.
Yeah.
Which I actually kind of like.
It's an experience.
Because I get to just kind of chill.
Yeah.
HEMA ratings is so here's the thing. I don't care about HEMA ratings, but I have to care about HEMA ratings because we do this, right? So like, if we were just some schmuck, if I was just some guy, who cares? Who cares what my HEMA rating is? But I have this stupid thing.
Yeah, right?
I have this thing, which means I have to care what HEMA rating says because everyone's like, you're not a real fencer. What does chat say? We haven't checked at all. We've just been babbling.
We've just been babbling.
Lauren, can you check chat?
Sorry,
What's
Charles
that?
is roasting me. He's calling me that.
Charles
What?
is roasting
Charles
you.
is calling
Charles,
me
you're so
that.
mean.
Someone just joined their first HEMA club.
Sick. We've just been talking forever.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some fighting.
HEMA Club, woo.
Lauren, you gotta be on comments. That's your job.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you have to religiously do it, but every once in a while.
Yeah. Back to the
Yeah.
new phrase.
Yeah. So just do the old phrase up till then. We're just gonna do it
All right.
slow.
From the top.
From the top.
Okay. You shoot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Boom, and then it's. I heard that. That's Charles.
Charles.
Yep.
Yeah.
I swear there was more to this. Like there was a.
I swear that
there was like a winding section. There was like 2 or 3 moves before this.
I'm pretty sure on this we have that wind and I wind down.
You
not
do, because
around,
there's like
right?
we both do some sort of hanging cut.
Yeah.
I could pull it up on that computer, but we just kind of not. We have to have dedicated time for this, man.
Yeah.
Every day.
We really do.
Let's just go with what we've got, and we'll
Instead
get
of filming 15 things every day, we'll cut it down.
an hour at the end every day. So we'll just do what we've got now and see if we can get it up to speed.
Alright.
Let's slow it first, because I want to get these specific things. Oh, you're. Is it right? I think I skipped the first. No?
No?
No? So it's.
We go for the thrust.
I skip to the side, I shoot at the head,
Hand with the
snap the
hand,
hand,
shoot back.
boom, and then I come here.
Into the one. You catch here, right?
No.
And yeah.
Oh, I catch. Okay,
catch,
I
and
skipped.
back.
I did skip a phrase.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I'm right.
Then we shoot into the over shoot. And then we go into the shoot.
Yeah, boom, and then we don't know what happens
So I'm
here.
pretty sure we do.
Yeah, I
some
think
sort
I know.
of
I come here.
Wind.
Yeah, and I come here, and then you come here. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
have to
because
go.
we do into the wind here.
I remember coming really low.
Yeah.
We
Because it was a very natural wind.
have it on video.
Counter thrust, and you counter thrust into the wind. It was like dual assassins.
We'll have it on video. When we end the stream, we'll do it 3 times before
Yeah.
we go. But for now, let's just keep doing the first phrase and see where we can go.
We get into the winding, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, whatever. All right, what's chat say? It
I
says.
was out playing instruments, and someone bought a great sword for like 400 something euros.
That's a pretty cheap greatsword.
Yeah. Those are only $300. $350. They were on the bottom, $350.
Really?
Yeah, Purple Heart does a good job.
No longer, I don't think.
I'm sure.
A glorious clip. Oh, we have a clip.
Somebody clipped us. I don't understand what that means. We'll look. Oh, they like the fight. I guess we can take a second to boot up the computer. It'd take like 10 minutes. It would realistically take about 5 minutes for me to find where it is.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more. And I'll probably call it today.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, something like that.
Because that is clear. And there, it was
It was definitely
a shield thrust.
to here, to wind.
Winding exchange. Because when you wind out, this is the natural.
And then if you come on my leg,
And that here, it was something like this,
And
and then I think you wind through, and I cut Then we get into that phrase.
We'll find it. But there's definitely a winding phrase. Where are we
Something
at
like that.
time and viewership wise? How many people are on the... Lauren doesn't know where to look. Can you go tell
We have
them?
like
This is
45.
Huh? 40?
Oh wow.
Oh, I don't want to end a stream with that many people. We're kind of at the end of what we're going to do today.
Yeah.
And I do need to drive to Ruston. So, probably good time. Let's just the outro. Oh, we're going to do the Q&A.
Oh, Q&A, yes.
Q&A. Oh, yeah. We're going to do our Q&A. So, we decided that we're going to do... Should we do it over there?
So we are going to live stream the Q&A, and then we're going to post the edited VOD of it on Sunday.
Yes, maybe, if I can get back in time to edit it. It probably won't get posted Sunday. It'll probably get posted Monday because I won't be able to edit. Well, I can bring my computer, I suppose, and work instead of...
I mean...
do we want to do it... I guess we kind of have to do it here.
I have them on and drive.
Yeah,
so
but the background.
I can access. But, yeah. Wherever you think is better.
I mean, it'd be better in front of the sword wall, but we can't.
Move.
No, we can't.
Fair.
Where is... Here, hold on a second, guys. This might freeze the thing, so give me a second. If we lose sound, know that we're working on it. Where's the tripod? Hey, Clark, pick up the power strip so it doesn't strain the thing. Keep moving it. Come towards me. There's a lot of slack. There we go. We'll do it right here. This would be better with the mics. Let's get the mics out.
Yeah. What's up, the mics? Where? Over there.
Yeah.
Someone is asking where you're filming from. Like,
Oh, this is our studio. This is the cell studio. It's also my home. It's the studio, quote unquote, and that's my bed, and that's my kitchen, and
right
that's
here.
So like, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good framing. We just can't move much. Do you think we'll need to do demos and stuff?
Possibly.
Okay. All right. I mean, we could do it in front of the sword wall.
I mean, I think it's easiest to just grab.
Yeah, we'll just do it here.
Because we got like 13, 14 questions.
Okay. We're trying to be efficient. That's why this is the behind the scenes stream.
Yeah.
Because we're also recording like our fencing footage and everything else too. So we make a lot of content, guys. All right.
Q&A.
So we're doing our members Q&A. We're gonna do takes, so this is gonna kind of be awkward, guys. Don't worry about it. So we're doing our weekly Q&A for our Patreon and YouTube membership members, and these are the questions they sent us, so here you go, and we're gonna shout out your names. Thank you all of you for donating, and if you also want us to read your names online, and no, that's a terrible intro. It's like
Everybody at the $5 tier gets to ask them the question.
We'll do that. We're gonna hook with the intro. So
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Here we go. So, this is our weekly sword Q&A. We get asked questions from our YouTube members and our Patreon members, and we answer them here. So let's go ahead and start.
All right, the first question is from the Geo Emperor. What habits do you use to keep your motivation to consistently improve your swordsmanship? Do you practice diet, exercise, and yoga to maintain your discipline?
So
This is a great question for you in particular.
So I do a lot of stuff. I go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. I also fence 5 nights a week. When I'm not fencing, I'm also usually doing some form of solo training. I was running. I try and run. I'm bad at running. I'm also pretty strict about my diet. But those aren't things that you necessarily need to do swordsmanship. Those are things I need to do for me. I've been dieting and exercising for nearly
Your whole life.
at this point, like 15 years or something crazy like that. Just because it's what I do to manage my stress and everything else. And it does help with swordsmanship because you get the benefits of being healthy. But I would be motivated to do those things even without swordsmanship.
So what motivates you to keep training with swords then?
I love swords.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's an
Yeah, it's like
easy
swords
answer.
are cool. So when you start, this is kind of weird. You'll catch the bug, right? You go and fence, and if fencing is something that's going to click with you, after you've been doing it for a little while, once you taste that victory, once you taste like getting your first clean touch, doing what you wanted to do, it's addictive. It's one of those things where you don't really need external motivation. The internal motivation to do that again really starts to get you, but you gotta start. You gotta start and you gotta like do the thing.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. We're gonna keep going. I just wanna, it's a little bit hot.
A little bit hot.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, that's basically the same thing I have is what keeps me training constantly is just because it's the most fun thing that I do.
It's the most fun thing.
It's just, I do it because it's fun, and as part of it, you want to get better and constantly train. And a lot of it is also, I train a lot, but I don't train super intensely. It's always kind of a play, because the way to learn in most martial arts in general is more play than intensity. So I'm training at a high intensity, but mentally it's not. I'm playing, essentially, and that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes you learning and training easier almost. And you also don't burn out as fast.
I think what you can find from this is there's many different versions of this. Like I think based on what you said, you'd burn out if you're doing.
If it's like super intense all
Yeah.
the time, because I'm not a super competitive person, I don't really care. I do things because it brings me fun and joy.
And see, for me, I do train super intense because that brings me fun.
Yeah.
So it's super dependent on you. The best advice we can get for you to get motivated is to go try the thing. And then when you try the thing, you will find the things that motivate you to do it.
Perfect. This next one is from Ghoulie Dennison. Top 3 out of 5 international tournaments do you want to go to?
That we want to go to.
That we want to go to.
I wanted to go to the Helsinki one.
Helsinki would be really cool.
It would be cool. It's so expensive though.
Traveling.
So
oh my
international
gosh.
meaning that not in the U.S.
Yeah,
right?
international.
So, I'm assuming that they're in the U.S. So that would mean Helsinki. What other ones?
The other big one. I mean, I don't think Swordfish is still happening, but that would be super cool.
Was Dijon a tournament? Because it was a big one.
what
But
about-
I thought it was a workshop. Not
There
a
was a
tournament.
huge one that was Bohema, First Harvest.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do we hear good things or bad things about that?
I haven't really heard that much about international tournaments in general, other than Helsinki.
Yeah. Helsinki's a big one. There was
Awesome.
one. I think there's one happening in Reykjavik.
Yeah.
Iceland. But I don't know anything about
That
it.
would be cool. Basically, the tournaments.
We just want to go places.
Yeah, places I want to go to. Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland.
Do something in like Scotland. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
Scots! The Scots, I met a lot of them. Scots, make a tournament so I can come. I loved it in Scotland. There's not like, there was like the Helsinki one. Swordfish doesn't happen anymore. There's probably something in Italy.
Probably.
Like a Rapier one.
I mean, there's a bunch of them.
We don't know.
all
We're
over.
dumb Americans.
We
We don't know. Places we want to go: Italy, Scotland, Germany, Iceland, Finland.
All the things.
Let's just take.
Let's just go there.
Invite us to things. All right.
All right. The next one is from the Imperial Cat. What do you think would be the best European sword and/or knife for the modern military, not including the Messer?
It's not super useful anymore.
Probably. I mean, it need to be like super
machete.
sidearm. Probably
The dog.
getting
Hold
into
on.
more tool. So probably something rugged, useful as a tool and a weapon.
This is pretty easy to
Yeah.
fit on something. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's thin, but it could still, if this beefed up a bit to make it into a machete kind of a deal, it's really good in combat. Doesn't have a handguard, but you don't need it because you're not really doing.
It's a sidearm.
Yeah, you're not
right?
going to be fighting people with things with
It's
handguards.
small. It's lightweight.
Shout out to a Siamese Edge. This is a really awesome sword. I think something like this.
Yeah, anything that's
Small.
small, probably. Probably.
Because you would
single
like,
edge,
it'd, like
probably
carry
a
it.
pretty thick.
Could you pull this off your back? Hold on a
Probably.
second. Maybe if it was here. No.
Here. I mean, if it.
Well, yeah,
here,
but then you couldn't. But
Go.
then you couldn't. No.
You almost could.
Not really.
But
That's the problem
but yeah.
with drawing a sword, because you don't want it here. If you're in the military, you don't want a sword here.
no, it want to be out of the way.
Yeah.
So short, chunky, useful as a tool and
Yeah, that's what
a
I'd
weapon,
say.
a hanger,
Something like that.
Daw.
I mean, they have what was the trench shovel? That thing that was basically an axe. I mean,
Not
yeah.
the trench shovel.
I'm gonna put this back. Wait for me. Hey, Lauren, you're not stuck here if you're.
Oh no, I know. I have to go to D&D at 7.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It's like 30 minutes.
Dope.
Too,
We're probably leaving before 6, but
Oh,
don't
okay.
worry about it.
Okay.
All right, we're just gonna finish out the Q&A, but
Let's
you're
see.
not stuck there.
I'll leave whenever you go.
That's okay. Next up is from Joey. What sword, if there are any, would be the easiest to learn to wield for a beginner?
So there's not really a hard sword. Every sword has kind of the same bell curve of learning it. What I would say is if you want to learn and get really good really fast, go do modern Olympic fencing. And the reason I say that is because there's a very good system of pedagogy, and you're gonna learn footwork, and you're gonna learn a lot of things that'll help you in HEMA, a lot of things that a lot of clubs don't teach and should. I'm serious.
Footwork, distance, timing, tempo.
Because it's really important there. And it's not going to translate one-to-one, but a lot of people who come over from Olympic fencing already have a great groundwork to work with. So
I mean, both of us came from MOF.
Yeah. But really, the real answer here is pick what you like. Don't try and find a weapon that you think is going to be the best for you because it's got XYZ characteristics. If you really want to start off with Scottish broadsword, and there's a club that teaches Scottish broadsword, go do Scottish broadsword.
Yeah.
Do whatever gets you into it and gets you passionate about it, because that's the thing that's gonna make you stick around. If you pick the small sword because you think it's the most efficient, but you hate the small sword, you're not gonna last.
Yeah. The easiest sword is the one you have access to. If you have a club, if you really want to do saber, and your only club does longsword, do longsword, because that's what you have access to.
Yeah.
Also.
And then make them learn saber. Like, force them eventually, but go learn longsword first. All right.
Yeah, this next one's from Scott Harrell. What are some shoulder recovery exercises and post-exercise routines? I just turned 40, and while I'm in decent shape, that's the only old man pains that still hold me up.
I got you. Ooh. So,
Indian Club and Mace.
okay, grab something. This is where, so I'm actually gonna do a shout out to another channel. I love doing work with my mace, my clubs, my Indian clubs, but I'm not an expert on this. Somebody who really knows their stuff is Mark Wildman, and I'll put a link in the description of this video. Go check out Mark Wildman, he's got lots of videos. These are really good for shoulder mobility and shoulder recovery. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with these, from one-handed stuff to two-handed stuff, different weights, different things, moving it around, finding that shoulder mobility. So all of these different tools are really good at all that kind of stuff. So that's what I would say. Also, shoulder exercises in general, just if you want to do a shoulder-based workout, there's lots of stuff out there. I don't have a go-to exercise. I know one of the things a lot of people neglect is the small muscles in the back, and this causes people to do this kind of deal, which is bad for you. So one thing you could do, elastic band expansions are a good idea. That's the one that I think is good for people. Getting a big stick and doing like the stretching with the big stick like this up and over, finding different ways to move it like this, a lot of mobility work. So those are good ideas. Again, check out Mark Wildman.
Keep these here because our next question is from Kyron Daly, and in the same vein, best exercises for developing arm, shoulder, and rotational strength for longsword.
So there's so many things. Again, Mark Wildman is your guy when it comes to a lot of this stuff. I really like doing one-handed sword or two-handed sword work with this. So I'll do my cuts, like I'm doing my Zornhau right now. I'll do my Zwerkhaus. This is a good way for me just to build the muscles that are working. It's my forearms, my biceps, my shoulders, my everything. And it also starts to work your lats and your core, right? So I've got to stabilize all these things. So as I'm doing my crumps, I've got to make sure my core is working. I've got to make sure my wrists are working. I think these are really good exercises. Again, I'm just doing a mix of stuff I've seen from Mark and a mix of stuff that I just do my sword exercises, my sword cuts, my master cuts with this, or my like Mittelhaus and Oberhaus and stuff like that.
Cool. This next one is from Zathix?
I don't know.
Zathix? If we pronounce it wrong,
Sorry.
Sorry. What are the sorts of injuries that are most common and how best to avoid them? I ask because in my practice we talk about the joints and their relationship to movement. Example, keep the bending of the knee in the direction of your toes, help avoid knee injuries, stretching and listening to your body.
The biggest injuries are hand and knee injuries by a lot.
Well, probably the biggest injury is self-inflicted inflicted.
Yes. Knees.
Yeah, knees.
People
you
blow out their knees a
overextended.
lot. They'll twist their ankles. They'll do stuff like that, and that comes down to footwork.
Bad form.
You should just practice your footwork, and we don't say that just because it makes you a better fencer. It makes you safer. Practice your footwork. Walk around, move, do stuff. Figure out what your body wants to do. The worst thing that you can do is not do your footwork enough. Go to a tournament, overdo it, retreat and bend your knee, or do a lunge that's too big. That's one of the biggest things we see. The next biggest one, the actual injuries we see that are inflicted by other people, are hands.
Hands and concussions.
Concussions, I think, are rarer.
I think they're rarer,
but they do happen.
The really only common injuries, other than you overextended and injured yourself, is the only other two ones that really happen are concussions and hands.
Sometimes ribs.
Hands first, just because our gloves are good, but there's only so much you can protect. Freak accidents always happen. So either a broken finger is probably the next most common injury.
The way to prevent that is, let's get good.
Honestly.
The other thing though is like, don't use 5-finger gloves unless you were very confident in your ability to protect your hands. 5-finger gloves are an experienced tool. It is something that you have to be already halfway decent at the game with to be able to use effectively. We recommend for beginners, always get the heaviest duty clamshells you can, because you're going to eat it in the hands over and over and over until you know how not to eat in the hands.
In that same vein, make sure you're training hand shots. There's a lot of clubs that don't really touch on even hands as a target, and then they show up to the tournament and it's right there. I'm going to destroy your hands.
Yeah.
And there's also a lot of people that show up to tournaments that might not be wearing the best gloves. They might have lacrosse gloves. So wear the protection and train protecting your hands.
Don't be one of those people who says stuff like hand shots are wimpy, hand shots don't count, because they are probably one of the most common things that happened back in the day. And additionally, like, it's so easy to hurt your hand. Just learn how to protect them. Train with your partners doing hand shots. Take them seriously. It's a safety issue.
Yeah, and with concussions, there isn't the best way to prevent those is to have a solid defense. What usually happens is you'll get a big parry, you'll power them, and then they'll zerk around to your head and you'll lean into it. That's usually when we start to see injuries, is they power their opponent's cut and they don't parry, and their opponent is expecting a parry and you eat it instead.
And this is a big problem at tournaments at higher levels. Like, somebody who might not be ready to be competing at that level gets into elims or gets into something like that, and then they go up against somebody who's there to win, and it's like, if you're at this tournament, there's kind of this agreement that we are here to fight. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's not really a solution to that.
No, the solution is train what you're capable of doing. If you end up in an A-tier tournament, great job on you, but also be aware that if you don't defend a clear headshot, like it's always a battle of who's at fault. It's usually like, I would say it's generally kind of they sometimes both at fault and also neither are at
You can throw a perfectly reasonable force level hit at A-tier level and it can do a concussion because the other person didn't parry well. But you can also have somebody swing like a monkey and hit way too hard. So I think we've,
That said, concussions aren't common.
No, they're not
If you're
common.
training and getting concussed in training, the person you are training with is hitting too hard. Concussions should not, they should be rare, and actions that should never be common, even with fingers too. All injuries are happenstance.
Yeah. All right,
anyway.
continuing.
The next one coming from Rex Ashcraft.
Yay!
With your background in choreography, what habits do you feel have elevated your fencing, and what do you think have held you back?
Oh, this is an interesting one. Because I started as a fencer and then got into choreography, I had a hard time with choreography because I was doing stuff that didn't work. So I had to like unlearn my fencing to learn choreography. And then honestly, I don't feel like, because my original background was fencing, I don't feel like I had a hard time getting into, because I'd never stopped fencing. I was just doing them both in tandem. Things that have elevated, maybe the footwork and like the voids, because like I do a lot of I do a lot of like cool body movement in choreography, and I have to be fast on my feet. So like my giant leaps backwards or something. Maybe, but I was already doing this is a tough one. So it's kind of like it's like a chicken and the egg thing, right? Like I don't even separate anymore my choreography from my other stuff because it's kind of like they both,
They're intertwined.
Oh, you know what? I know what's elevated me. My fashion sense. My drip is next level. I can't say that to Rex's drip is better. Rex's drip is better than mine. No, I don't think that I have too many things that have gotten in my way.
Yeah.
I think though that I don't think anything's actually elevated me either, unless it is maybe my propensity towards big, committed like retreats.
Yeah. They were done in conjunction, so they kind of grew.
Kind of grew together.
Yeah.
I'm a flashy guy.
The next question is from Edward Martineau, or Martino, or...
We're bad at everything, guys.
Yeah, you know. With Hollywood being incompetent with swords, what movie does the best or is your favorite, and how did swordsmanship evolve over time?
Well, my favorite movie is definitely The Empire Strikes Back, and it's not realistic. So here's my thing on Hollywood choreography. Realism is good, but it's not the ultimate goal for me. What's important is the buy-in to the story and the believability, right? So when I look at choreography, if they do something slightly unrealistic, it's not real swordsmanship, that's okay so long as they can justify it in universe. So if they create the situation that would make sense for a big spin, I'll buy it. But if one actor is just waiting for that person to do the spin, that doesn't work for me. There is one of those in Star Wars, in Empire Strikes Back, and I don't like it, but that's okay. I still love that fight. With that said, the best one, I always come back to The Princess Bride because it's the best fight that's ever been filmed ever. The fight on the Cliffs of Madness. What was the rest of the question?
And how did the swordsmanship evolve over time?
It's
gotten worse.
No, it has. It's gotten worse, and this is why. So Fightmaster Bob Anderson is my fight choreography idol. He's the one who did all the fights for The Princess Bride, for the original Star Wars films. He was in the Darth Vader suit for the first 3 films, I'm pretty sure. It was him, It was David Prowse as most of the acting scenes, and it was Bob Anderson for most of the fighting scenes. And then, Flynn, stop eating that. My cat's eating stuff. And then he also was the guy for Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, like for Troy. Bob Anderson, he did everything. He was just so good. But he was a fencer. And if you look back into the silver screen age, you had
fencers doing good choreo.
You had Errol Flynn, you had Basil Rathbone, you had these people, and the thing about it is they had the time. The sword movie was king back in the day. People cared about it, and if you look at what's happening now, when was the last sword movie that came out that was good that had swords in it?
I couldn't even tell you.
Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power doesn't have many sword fights. You look
House of the Dragon has
no
zero.
sword fights. No sword fights in House of the Dragon.
The Acolyte has some,
but now it's canceled.
But it went also they had some, but they went a lot more into the unarmed
Ahsoka had some, but so the issue is that no one really cares anymore. It's not about Flynn. Sorry. He's trying to bite a cord.
They aren't dedicating the time to train it, and they aren't giving actors and choreographers the time or resources to make it good.
I remember when The Witcher came out, and there was that scene with Henry Cavill, and they made all the big deal about how it was all like mostly one take, and it had 100 takes, and it was kind of like, yeah, it's all right, but they also chose, like for that fight they put that much time and effort into, they chose reverse script. They chose to make it the most. Like they put all this time and effort. The only fight we got that actually had time and effort put into it was.
And they made it look cool, but also it could have been so much cooler.
Well, it was cool because all of the other actors basically did everything wrong to fight him that way. They made it. They compromised it.
12 people, one at a time. They're always
always doing dumb stuff, aiming at his blade. Like if you actually break down that fight, it's cool, but like. But that is the most effort anybody's put into a sword fight in a long time.
Yeah. I always particularly, I don't know why is always the case, but anything with pirates.
Yes! Oh my gosh, every pirate movie.
Pirates always look, and they're generally pretty good because the idea of the swashbuckler is pretty much just classical fencing. Yeah. But also when they throw in the fun things that don't work, it's great because
they're pirates.
They're on a ship. They're jumping around, or in Pirates of the Caribbean, you had that. They're both on the water
Yes.
wheel. That's not realistic at all. That's so fun though. So
Bob
it's cool.
Anderson also.
Exactly.
Yeah, so,
but
like-
even anytime not even just with it in Black Sails too.
Black Sails, yeah.
There's anything with pirates always is cool and fun, and I don't know why, but
Yeah.
that means we need more pirate stuff.
More pirates. So yeah, it's getting worse. But if you look at it, everything is getting worse with Hollywood. Even the CGI. They're outsourcing everything. It's more about making something than it is making something good. They're rushing all of these films. They're outsourcing a lot of the stuff. They're trying to do AI for the actors. And it's the same thing with video games. Everything is being pushed out at such a massive quantity, at such a high budget for like, just so that they can show infinite growth for their shareholders. So we're not getting quality anything. So I'm not surprised they're not saying, hey, actor, take 6 months to learn fencing.
Yeah. When
I'm
they
not
can
surprised.
do it they can just
A week
do
with-
cuts
yeah,
right at
cuts,
home,
yeah.
and it's fine.
Okay,
So.
okay, I'm depressed now.
The next one is coming from the Doom Merchant.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
could change something about the sword community, what would it be and why?
This is a good question. The sword community on YouTube or in general? Let's do
let's
both.
go-
Let's do both.
yeah, both.
So the sword community on YouTube, what I would change is a lot of the sword community on YouTube is focused on things like, look at this like fantasy thing. Let's talk about this fantasy thing, or let's talk about this like one very niche detail from history, or this one weapon that's kind of unique. It's always about weird things. It's always about like spectacle, and there's not really a love for the art of swordsmanship. We kind of pretended that there is, but in reality, the channels that are mostly about fencing get no love. Like Martin Fabian has 20K subs. That's it. That's it. Martin Fabian, if you don't know who Martin Fabian is, he is one of the top-rated fencers in the world and amazing. And he puts out sick fencing footage, not often, but like he has 20K subs. A lot of channels that are, and we're not saying that, first of all, that these channels aren't bad. We're not saying channels that do that are bad. We're not. We want those channels. We want channels who talk about those things. But the fact that they're elevated so far above the channels that are about fencing is the problem to me. And it's not something we can actually fix, right? It's what people want to see. But like that disparity is discouraging to me. I would love to see those channels taken as seriously as the other ones. I would love to see someone like a Martin Fabian with 1 million subscribers, right? I would love to see that level of we just do fencing and people like watching it. But realistically, that's not going to happen. As for the actual in-person sword community, in person, the sword community is so nice. If you go to a tournament, everybody's so nice to you. Online, you're all mean. You're all so mean. No, it's fine. It's fine. We all just kind of crap talk each other, and
it's usually done in
humor.
in a nice, fun way. But also because the internet, sometimes you can't tell, and sometimes there are people that actually aren't. And it becomes a point when when are we joking? In person, it's easy to know that we're all joking and it's fun.
I will say
that's just the internet.
One of the things that I have struggled with the most is that when I first started this, even though I was a fencer, I was mostly doing choreography and dumb memes. And then when I started to get more into the HEMA scene, I wasn't taken very seriously. And I still struggle with that sometimes because people still, like, when I went overseas, people were like, I was worried about you at first because I thought you were just going to be this dumb cringe meme lord. And and of course we were best friends now. Like, they're all wonderful people. But this is a common thing that happens, and I'm like, guys, I fence so much. I do so much. Like, I do so much. I post fencing footage. And so one of the reasons we're posting so much fencing footage now is because I'm kind of tired of it. I fence so like, it is one thing that I want to change about the sword community.
We'll drown you in fencing footage because maybe they'll see it eventually.
Well, like, I want the sword community online to take fencing footage more seriously because that will help everything. And then also the actual sword community just to, like, I don't know, stop being so judgy. I say as a judgy boy. I say as a toxic fencer. All right.
Toxic fencer.
All right.
Let's see, the only thing I would change, and this is more of like a US problem, is that everything, because in the US is huge, it's really hard to get out of your island.
Yes,
unless
that's a big
you have
problem.
time and money to travel and compete, it's really hard to get outside of the same region where you do everything.
And this is a problem with HEMA ratings too. Because some regions are tougher than others, and some people who compete only in one region.
And everybody thinks that their island is the hardest island.
Yeah, they do.
So, and again, that's not really something that you can easily change unless we have travel and prices to travel and go and compete just go way down, which is hard.
People need to make their money. I mean, the venues cost money. It's not like the people who are doing these things are like, I will arbitrarily raise the price of this thing because I can.
They're doing it because they have to.
They have to. We get it.
So, but if I could change it, that's what I would change. There isn't really a way to, unless this becomes a professional thing, which means the normies have to watch fencing footage.
Watch fencing footage. Pause. Lauren, you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just checking in. That's all.
Okay. We have 2 more questions. This one's from Bloody Awesome Media.
That's a good name.
That is a good name. Do you have any exercises I could add to my gym routine? I go to the gym twice a week and do 2 different routines at the machines, which together are for the whole body. I'm looking for like 2 to 4 things that would support fencing. I do a longsword, to bolt rapier, and sport epee.
So the things that are going to help you the most in fencing are going to be exercises that strengthen your legs for explosive power and things that give you grip, strength, and endurance. You don't really need much more power. Your lats actually are important. So if I was going to target things, I would say explosive exercises for the legs. So you could do like jump squats. So you squat and you jump, that's a good one for that. And then another thing that you could do, and you could do that like box jumps are the same thing. Anything where you're jumping is gonna give you explosive leg power. For the lats, lat pull downs are a good one. That's gonna engage all of that. Also pulling this way is another good one. So you could do lat pull downs. You could do seated row with a cable. That's another good one for the lats. You could target some of the muscles in the arms, but realistically, you don't need power. Like if anything, the tricep, but I wouldn't focus on it as much.
Speed.
Grip strength, dead hangs. I made a video on this. Just grab a bar and hang off the bar, and that's going to engage your entire arm, especially the muscles that are what are helping you with the longsword, so you won't get tired as easily. That's building your endurance. That's my advice for different exercises that you could do to supplement your training.
Cool. And our very last one's coming from Scott Harrell. What are the benefits versus consequences of attempting to learn to fight ambidextrously?
So the benefits are...
The benefits are you have this one cool trick you could pull off sometimes, but...
So here's the thing, and this is what people didn't get about my video when I talked about this. Learning to fight ambidextrously is not good. Training with your left hand once in a while is fine. And there are neurological benefits. There's studies that show that there are things that you can get out of doing training with your non-dominant hand. However, if you look at professional athletes, they're not devoting equal time to their dominant hand and their non-dominant hand. Most of them who do something like golf or tennis or fencing, they're not spending equal time training this hand and this hand. They are focusing on one hand. If they do some offhanded training, it's so they can get those neurological cognitive benefits. They're not trying to compete with their non-dominant hand. There are some people who are better at being ambidextrous than others, but if you are a high-level fencer and you are really trying to fight against somebody who is also a high-level fencer, you should be training your dominant hand. The problem is, if you spend equal time on both, it means you learn more slowly, right? If you're taking time away from this hand. So if I decided that I wanted to learn how to do give me a technique. Any technique.
If you wanted to do a crump with the left hand instead of
so I want to do a crump. I want to learn how to do a crump out. So if I throw 100 cuts on this side, the time I spend doing that, if I have to throw them on this side, if I take half of that away, I'm only half as good on this side.
Yeah.
Right? And there's, like I said, there are those benefits out there, but those benefits aren't telling you should learn to be completely ambidextrous. They're telling you that you should do this so your brain can understand it a different way. I, as a teacher, both in stage combat and in fencing, have dedicated a decent amount of time to using my left hand for certain things. And it's not because I'm going to perform or fight with that, it's because I have to teach people who are either left-handed or I have to mirror. It's so helpful if I have students over there to show them how the technique works with my non-dominant hand, because they don't have to translate in their brain left to right. They just get to mirror me. Super helpful skill. Do I fence with my left hand? Only for...
Sometimes.
I was going to say the bad word, I can't say that. Only for giggles. Only for craps and giggles, right? Only if I'm trying to be silly. Some people say that, oh, I would switch because I got injured or I switch because I'm tired. I just find I've never fenced so much with one hand that it was tired and couldn't fence.
And if you're that tired, it's probably better just take a break, right?
like, what my suggestion always is, it's like if you are tired with one hand and you want to switch to the other hand, I would say just get to the point where you're not tired with one hand. Go exercise more. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's a thing. Like if you're doing a tournament, right? If you're doing a tournament and you are fighting all day and you get tired with one hand, if your solution is to switch to the other hand, you're probably just going to lose.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, unless you're, did you really dedicate enough time to be able to fight well with this hand? Or you could just train endurance on this hand, right?
There are fencers out there that are truly ambidextrous,
but
and I know like 2 or 3 of them, and they do train both hands, but it's not as like, I train this cut here, I train this cut here. They just, because they're truly ambidextrous, the way their brain works, they don't, kind of, if you train one thing, you can kind of do it in the other hand. They don't train specifically this hand. They just do what they do best. They do what is comfortable, and they can swap mid-bout, but they don't do it as like, this is my super secret 5,000 IQ brain, because I see you do it. Yeah, so like it doesn't.
It's just, I mean, like if you know how to fence against the lefty, you just. So I will say this, right? Like when I'm telling you these things, when I'm saying all the things I'm saying, of course there's going to be exceptions, but you have to ask yourself, are you that guy? Yeah. Are you that? So it comes back to like well, there's this one story of this guy who got his entire calf cut off and kept fighting, or got his brain. It's like, yeah, sure, but are you that guy?
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to crap on anybody's parade. There are people out there who can do it.
The people that are that guy also don't train as I train right hand and left hand. They just train and they do what works for them and feels good.
Yeah, and if you're one of those people, you'll know. Yeah. Right? I don't have to tell you if you're one of those people. You'll know. All right, I got mad there because like everybody got so steamy because they all wanted to be that guy. They all want to be the Dread Pirate Roberts, or they want to be Inigo Montoya. Yeah. They all want to be that guy. I get it. I want to be that guy, but I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy.
All right.
Anyway,
okay.
That was all of our questions. Thanks for submitting them every week for the $5 and up tier on both Patreon and YouTube memberships. You can submit a question about anything you want, and we'll answer it.
So if you like the channel and you like what we do here and you want us to give your question an answer, go ahead and subscribe. Patreon, YouTube memberships, both linked in the comment section, and we'll see you guys for another Q&A next week. Okay, cool. We're still live. I keep forgetting we're live.
Yeah, we're still live.
All right, so
that was all we had planned for the live stream.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah,
if you have a question,
let's just check chat real quick.
If you have a question that you want included, feel free to do that.
All right. Hey guys.
On?
I think we're gonna call it here. I've got quite a drive ahead of me. I know Lauren's got to go do D&D soon. Thanks everybody for showing up. We will be here next week. We have our Tuesday. I just talk in front of the camera. I'm not in front of the camera.
Not in front of the camera.
So thanks for showing up, guys. Next week, everybody come on in. Let's do like let's tell everybody bye. Next week we will be streaming on Tuesday for our behind the scenes. Can I get in here, Lauren?
Oh.
We're in here. You got my cat's hair all over you. I love it.
Yeah.
We'll be streaming our Tuesday behind the scenes stream where we're going to be doing more VR and more choreography. And then we're going to be doing another Homie Fencing Fridays where we'll have either just the two of us or maybe more people. I don't know who's coming to that. It'll be like this, but with more choreography because we forgot the choreography. And then, no, next week we don't have Friday.
Oh, because we're traveling.
Yeah. So we won't be back Friday because we will be traveling. We won't be that Friday. We will be
No, not the next Friday either because we have Gazelle in, right?
Yeah, okay.
But the Friday after that.
We'll be missing 2 Fridays in a row.
We'll be traveling around.
Would it be better to do it on Thursday? Do we need?
We could probably just do it on Thursday.
Because I think that it's more beneficial just to make sure.
You also have Tournament Defense.
We do. That's the week after. So we will be missing 2 Fridays. We will be here Thursday.
Yeah.
We might switch fencing to Thursdays.
We'll see. Because on the first Thursday we're going.
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Yeah. We can.
We'll figure it out. But we'll see you guys next week sometime. And then of course we'll have videos every day. If you don't already know, we are now posting usually 4 videos a day. Usually 4 videos a day. So we have 1 long video and 3 short videos every day. Please check them out. If you like the channel, please support us on Patreon or YouTube memberships. And I think that's all we got. Yeah. Thanks for coming, Lauren.
Thanks for coming, Lauren.
And thank you, Clark, for keeping me somewhat sane. All right,
see you guys.